It's time for conversation with the big guy, pal.
Wake up! It's feeding time!
Welcome to Conversation with the Big Guy. I am the big guy, Ryback, and I'm sitting here with the one and only Phoenix Marie for episode 66, I believe.
Are we 66?
We're
Almost 69.
moving on up.
It's always about you, babe. That's why we're still not at the 9 yet. Someday I'll get mine. It's good.
Yeah. It's all about me.
He's selfish.
No, not at all. That's mean. We can't say that.
He's selfish, guys. Get him. Get him.
How's your week going? What's going on?
My week's been good. I started school.
You're very happy about that.
I am.
I like you go into baby voice mode on different things. School, wrestling triggers a baby voice. In school, as we were talking like we always do before we go on air here, and you said it the same exact way before. I started school. It's like it's triggered back memories of little Melissa going to school.
Yes, I'm going to school and I'm carrying my books and I'm getting turned down by boys. It's the same thing.
It is incredible, the psychology of all this, of like how the human mind works, and like it's very fascinating.
I think you're just trying to figure out how many personalities are really in me.
Oh, there's the people always said the three faces of Foley, of Mick Foley. You got fucking 9, 10, 11, 12.
He's my bitch.
Yeah, Foley has nothing on you.
Nothing.
And no disrespect. It's just many, many faces.
Yeah.
Does that classify as bipolar or no? Is it, since it's so many, because that's obviously way past that.
I'm way past that.
What is that classified? I mean, just like
Psycho.
is that,
Which is crazy. She's definitely a psychopath. It's all fine. Don't worry.
no, you never came across that way to me. I've always said you're the coolest chick I've ever met.
Thank you.
I think that's you. From our interactions before, you were always. You could just tell you're extremely intelligent, though, which I think it's again you get stereotyped in things, and wrestlers do, and
Yeah, you guys are just dumb jocks.
big
for
dumb
sure.
meatheads, dumb as fuck, and then that's what people, and then anything past that, they're just like, they're just pleasantly surprised.
They ain't pleasant surprise. They're just, wow, he can talk in full sentences. Oh, you have money and you're not wasting it on steroids and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Wait, you wrote a book? Motivational book? What?
Did you write it or did you have it ghostwritten?
Wait, what? And they just don't, it's, we do a lot of things in our downtime. And not to say everyone does, because clearly everyone doesn't, but
You're smart and I'm smart.
you're a very smart girl. You fuck up the wrestling names like none other, but other than that, no disrespect. Those names are not easy. And I'm going to have to print out the wrestling
I
news.
just realized you didn't because I was waiting for my Shawn Michaels
No,
pictures to lick them.
I do have them in the office.
Did you colorize them for me?
No, I X'd them out on you, actually.
No!
I forgot to grab them because I printed them earlier on my phone. Oh, actually, no, we'll do it on a break. I put them on my notes because we get them from Ace. I saved them onto my notes, and I got to go to my notes and then print them out on the printer.
Is it wrong that I jerked off to his email?
Jesus, Phoenix.
I was like, look how he's flexing, and then he's a referee. Now tell me I was bad and I was out of line and taking me.
He looks good. I saw
He
the
looks
photo.
his legs. Oh my God.
Well, that was an old photo. The one on the right.
Okay.
He was the one on the left. But his arms looked really jacked. I was
He's always
like,
had good arms. His
Yeah, he
legs,
actually
though,
has-
were his, like on and offs.
the legs. Well, I mean, that was from when he was wearing. For everyone listening, it was the old picture of Shawn Michaels refereeing in WWE, where he had the short little biker trunks on, the black ones and things on that. So, but he was, and I didn't think he was. That was when he was off wrestling. I don't think he wasn't in like peak conditioning there or anything.
No, but his legs look so good. I was like, ooh, that's sexy.
I guess that's why he's the sexy boy.
So he is my boy. He's my
You're
man,
very
man.
possessive over Shawn.
I am. If anyone wants to try and take him, you're gonna get your hair cut.
Well, somebody did, and they had babies, and they're married, and
It's okay.
See you
I
later.
share. Only with her because she already had him.
just ruining marriages one at a time.
It's not that. It's saving. It's
Oh,
saving.
sorry, I didn't mean to botch that.
Yes, he did. He's lying.
I'm sitting here drinking. Outside of my Tito's and Zevia, my first drink of the week, Angry Joe Intense Coffee. I I got to say, it's not bad.
It's good, right?
It's just the black. It's just a black. It's not even iced. It's just, I think it's just regular temperature, room temperature. But
it was
it's
supposed
really
to be cold. Sorry, it was in my trunk.
No, I got the other one in the refrigerator. Now, but I mean, I knew that when I opened it. Like, I drink black coffee all the time. It's good. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is going to put me probably over my caffeine limit for the day. But maybe I'll have more personality on the show now. No. Yohimbine, HCl, very small amount of L-carnitine, but just to give it a little extra boost. And it has some branched chain amino acids, L-leucine, L-isoleucine, and L-valine. Very small amounts, but it gives it they're kind of like just supporting ingredients to the caffeine.
Right.
Like it's a little coffee with a boost.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's one mean bean, as it says.
And it's killer bean if it's got the stevia, because he's like you and he believes in stevia instead of all the fake sweetener.
Yeah. He's a smart man to have the stevia in there with that. That's nice to see. More and more people are becoming aware about that. And I think, like I've said it before, what's going to happen is the companies like Coke and Pepsi and these big time soda companies eventually will get away from the aspartame and sucralose. But I firmly believe again, the world revolves around money, and they're profiting at such a level that if they were to just stop selling that stuff and come out with a stevia alternative, it would hurt their numbers. But I feel like they're trying to slowly introduce it. Like they have the Coke Life.
Yeah, I saw that.
But that has a shit ton of sugar in it still. It's just, but it has stevia in it too and I firmly believe that they're just trying to get people accustomed to it slowly.
That's smart. That's really smart, actually.
But and I also think they don't want to take responsibility for, oh yeah, this stuff is bad for you too, that we are selling.
We've been killing you slowly, but we didn't want to tell you, so try this.
Yeah, because we are billionaires now, and we don't want to lose those billions through a shit ton of lawsuits, which would happen immediately.
Which they should have already happened, but
the stuff is horrible, and it sucks. But people, you think because you buy something in a grocery store that it's good for you, and
right. Or high phosphorus corn syrup. It's like,
what? Say that 3 times?
No, I can't. I can barely say it once. I don't know what's up lately. Like,
I feel like we're both kind of botching our speech a little bit tonight. I've been a little
have you been making out with people?
No, absolutely not.
I haven't either. Maybe that's it. We haven't been working our mouths.
Yeah, that could be the issue.
I haven't given a blowjob in a week for sure.
Oh, you're completely off your game. Your mind is just going crazy right now, fighting, like turning into normal Melissa.
It really, okay, like legitimately it is, because I took on this other job, right, being normal. First thing was, like, my oven, the glass broke, and so I contacted
Do you think, like, your mind waves broke the mirror, the window and the thing? Because, like, your mind
my vagina wave was
your vagina waves
feed
are just
me,
like...
no? Feed me more.
Would you ever get a tattoo of that above yet?
No.
Okay, just check.
That's like putting your name on me. It's bad luck, babe.
Oh, no, I was just a question.
Do you want to just look at yourself? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to go to that visual.
We keep everything professional on this podcast, even though people don't believe that for one
Not
minute.
at all.
I don't think they do at all. But it's you have to, because if not, I would eventually then it would
end up in a cat fight.
It's like the roommate situation, which we'll talk about. Like you can't cross that line, because then it turns into more
and feed me more and feed me more.
And then the tattoo happens, and then,
and then you're stuck.
And then I want to go feed somebody else more, and then I
watch? Yeah. Wait, wrong bitch to say that in front of.
Yeah, you're cool, but
Yes, I know what you mean.
No. But back to this Angry Joe coffee. Hell of a brew.
Good segue there, sir. I like that. But what I was saying was, now I'm not making normal people money, and I can't do normal people. Like, how do you guys handle, like, house appliances?
Wait, don't talk to me like I'm fucking normal. I'm the furthest thing from that myself.
I know, but our fans are listening, and they have normal jobs, and they from 8 to 5.
No, I am normal. I'm not.
Yeah, like 8 to 5 people. I can't get anything done because I'm now at this fucking job, and I'm like, wait, I can't fix things in my house because I'm at this work thing.
Yeah,
fuck that.
I think about it. Well, you're an employee right now, actually. I hate that E word, the E word, employee. I feel like that's like, oh, you're an employee. Which we've all been, and but I think the ultimate freedom is not being an employee.
Right.
But you have to be at different points of your life to in order not to be at some point.
Right.
And because we all have bills, and you have to do things, and like.
Yeah.
And plus, too, I always like. you never want to like just tap into your savings. You want to like always trying to be building and like
Never decline.
yeah.
one's income.
I always keep that in my mind. That's why I talk to my buddy about that all the time. I was like, and there comes a point when you got to chill out and relax. But I've always been, I would hate, you work really, really hard to build something and you don't want to, I'll always stay active and continue working and doing different things. And like, because the worst thing to do is just like, well, I'm just going to live off what I have. Like then that creates complacency and like eventually that shit will go away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You could be broke.
And you see that all the time with people that make a lot of money. And how many times? I mean, you hear it all the time.
Oh yeah, look at how many rappers have fucking been balling and football players been balling, and then they're filing bankruptcy.
Because and their cost of living goes up as you get accustomed to making more money. And like
5% every year or 2%?
on what?
Our daily cost of living per year increases
Through inflation and everything,
Yeah.
right? And just probably
I think they say it's like 3% cost of living.
that sounds pretty accurate. It definitely doesn't go down. That's for sure.
I wish it would.
But you hear it all the time, and you're like, well, how can they go? They were making that many millions of dollars. And one thing people don't take into account is if you're making that many millions of dollars, or anything over, I don't know what's the tax brackets, but if you're making, I don't know if it's 350,000 or 400,000, anything over that, you're getting taxed the highest tax rate,
Right.
between 35 and 40%. 30 or 35 and 38%. Like that's a lot of money. You think about it, well, like, oh, he's making, $20 million this year. And then, well, subtract 40% out of that. And then granted, still a shit ton of money,
Right.
but their cost of living goes up also. And then, but when you start living off that, that's when it starts going, and then it starts dwindling away, and then shit happens, life happens. And
that's it. Life does happen. And then you're screwed.
So I think it's always just good to just can always keep the working mindset, whether it's for yourself or someone else. That's why I think it's cool you're doing that, because it's good. It's going to cross over to other things for you and bigger and better things. Is that possible?
Hey, I'm not done growing. That's for sure. You should grow every day. And I don't mean size-wise, because everyone keeps saying I look so damn lean.
Yeah, I told you last week, and I'm going to tell you again. This is the leanest I've ever seen you. Other people are telling you also.
I was in the office, and somebody was like, whoa, why do you look so lean right now? And
why is that, Phoenix?
I don't know. I think it might be the supplement my friend gave me.
What supplement would that be?
Shell Shock? Yeah, that's it. Shell Shock.
Oh, available on Amazon and feedmemore.com.
Yeah.
In select locations around the country.
I'm not even lying. Like, it does work. Like, I sweat profusely throughout the day. Like, I always feel warm, and I'm like, it's burning. I know that. It's definitely working. So
no, it's the feedback on it has been great. I'm glad that you're liking it, because a lot of people seem to be. So it's really cool. That was we did a LVAC demo last night, me and the roommate, and which she was paid for, and it was the feedback from people in the gyms and trying the supplements are great. Like they love the taste of like the proteins and the pre-workout. People that's in the pre-workouts, that's the one thing. They're sweetened with stevia, and the new manufacturer, we're improving the taste tremendously on them, because we have so many ingredients in there that it was, and with stevia, it was, the new manufacturer is adding monk fruit to it, which is their natural sweetener. And probably a gram of evaporated cane sugar, which helps, because 1 gram of sugar in the whole thing is nothing.
Right.
And but it helps a lot with the taste. And but like people that, it's weird, you'll get people that love stevia, they'll drink, they go, this is amazing, and they love the taste. And then I'll notice, like, if Amazon reviews, and the good thing is people, it works so well, they'll still give it a 4-star review, and but they don't like the taste, and like because I don't think they're familiar with stevia,
right?
Or they don't do it with enough water, and that's something to tell if you take the Wake Up Unlimited Energy. The more water you put in it, like I'll fill up a whole shaker bottle when I do it, because I like that the taste is very strong and potent. But if you fill up a whole shaker bottle with it, it makes it taste great. But again, some people have everyone reacts differently. It's just amazing, and you're never going to please everyone. But my thing was, well, I like stevia. Stevia is so much better for you. If the product works and it increases their performance, they won't mind.
Right.
And like that's the whole thing. That's always, with all the supplements, as long as they work, even the Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner, at the highest possible dosage for extreme fat burning, it's 4 capsules 4 times a day. And some people might hear that and be like, oh my God, that's a lot of capsules.
I call it pill shock. It's like, oh my God, you can't possibly need that many pills. Like, isn't it bad for you?
That's what you get that a
many?
lot where people think like, because
Yeah.
they think they're just used to seeing one or two pills. But the problem is a lot of companies they're not putting in the enough ingredients to actually have any effect anyways. It's just all a marketing scam and they're just trying to get money.
Right.
These actually work. And that's what I said. I go, as long as the supplements work and the fat burner burns body fat, people, fuck that. I'll take them all day long. Like,
Right.
and it's not bad. It's not harsh on your liver or kidneys. It's all natural ingredients. It's just there's so many ingredients. You can't put them all in one giant horse capsule because nobody would take it except for maybe you.
Ah, jeez. Like, because you've seen me take big things. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I've never seen that. I don't watch porn. We know that.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
I like to keep my mind strong and in control. I don't like to give in.
What was the last thing you jerked off to?
The what?
What was the last
We
thing
don't
you
talk
jerked-
about that stuff.
I know you keep
I have
saying
a
that. I
worldwide
don't
following.
understand.
I am a role model and a hero to many children out there. So I have to be the
Yes.
voice of reason.
Yes, you're
We
right.
can't just be talking about Ryback jerking off. I think that's inappropriate. You're the one that goes, I give you free reign to be Phoenix Marie.
Yes.
And to go and talk about all your endeavors and everything in between.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to be the voice of reason. I have to reel it back in. I have to be the man in control. And I know you're used to being in control, but
I
God
am.
damn it, you're on conversation with the big guy, and the big guy has to remain in control because if he doesn't, control is lost and everything is being talked about. And I'm losing kids left and right because Ryback's talking about this, which I hope parents don't let their kids listen to this anyways all the time.
Right.
Which, I mean, if they want them to learn about life, they should. But like it's, you know
Let's
what I
say
mean.
15 and above.
Would that be the age range for us?
Yeah, I'm going to say 15 and above.
I think this coffee's kicking in a little bit. I just gotta like
He's moving around a little bit.
fidgety
guys.
over here. I'm like a big giant Chris Farley. Like
He's like, go, go, go.
his
and he
chairs
has-
get a break from out from under me
God.
in no time. But by the way, last week I felt I like doing home improvement stuff
no.
sometimes.
Oh, no.
No, like simple things. I got like the shed I had built out back, and I got all my power tools and everything in it. And I got a little power drill up there, and I noticed these chairs because I'll come in here and I'll sit down and eat sometimes. Like I always eat in different places. I never sit in one place. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go sit at the bar today because I got a fucking bar, and I'm gonna have my breakfast at the bar. And I come in the kitchen, but these chairs, this one in particular, I always sit in. I noticed the legs were getting wobbly on. I go, oh boy. And because they're wood,
Right.
so I flip it over, and the screws were starting to come loose because my fat ass is constantly moving, wiggling, and like over here. And then I checked all of them, and they were all a little loose. So I got to like flip all the chairs up on the table, and zoom, 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 zoom. I felt really good about myself.
Oh, and I'm the one with the baby face right now. You totally went baby on me. You're like, zoo, zoo, zoo.
No, that was like, vroom, vroom, vroom.
No, you totally went, zoo, zoo, zoo.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
My voice is deep and heavy though, so I didn't think it came.
So is
across
mine. So what do you know?
That's because you're a man, right?
Right?
That's the deal, right?
Right. No, I went to the gym and I was wearing my She-Ra pants. And I was like, you know what
People
She-Ra
can see
is?
your bulge.
Oh, fucker. It was not even saying that. My moose knuckle is huge, though. But anyway, I have fat pussy lips. It's fine. Now the children definitely need to turn off.
Were you
this
born that
fucking-
way, or is that by default?
It's always that way. What do you mean?
I didn't know if they were like that happened just through time.
What, they went, like, got big? I don't know. Is it normal
You
to
use steroids or
grow?
anything?
No.
Okay, just checking.
My lips, not the clit.
I know.
lips.
I'm just asking the whole
Does
thing.
that change?
I don't know. How the fuck would I know?
I don't know. I just bang the bitches, so I don't know what they're doing.
I went out with one bodybuilding girl one time, and I'll never go out with a bodybuilding girl ever again.
Why? What happened?
No, she was like it wasn't like a fitness girl. Like some of
Oh,
those
yeah,
fitness girls,
jack
they're all
chicks.
fucked in the head, man. Like
I know.
I'm natural. I don't do anything. But they list 5 different. What are you taking those 5 different drugs for? Oh yeah, but the other girls take like 20. I don't. That's nothing.
That's the best.
Yeah. I go no. That still counts as taking drugs.
That's Winstrol, Anavar,
yeah,
Deca,
it's just Winstrol,
whatever.
Anavar, clenbuterol, and a little bit of these things, and I'm like, those are drugs. Mm-hmm. But the other girls are doing so much more. And
They're taking tests. I know they're taking tests.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen her jawline? And oh my God, did you see the masculine in her hands? And,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my God, bitch. Like,
and then you're trying to just like standing in line to go around what's the circle thing here, the O where you can have drinks on it. I've been on it once.
the circle. Is it? No, fuck.
Is it-
Hold on. Oh,
We
man.
should-
The link.
The
There you
link,
go.
yeah, the link here in
Wow.
Vegas. Which, by the way, if you come to Vegas, go on the link. It is. I'm not gonna lie. Went there with a couple girls one time.
Oh, really? Couple. Mm-hmm.
It was just
Oh, right. How many?
no. It was 2.
Okay.
It's just a night out on the town, and They were friends. And it was, this is, I like how I went out with this girl to the link and, no, but it was they were fitness girls and they were fucked. They were doing like fucking little ass kickbacks in line and like, I'm like, just fucking Jesus Christ. Like,
Why are they doing ass kickbacks in line?
they're fucking all fucked up, Phoenix. They're fitness chicks. They, we're going to wait in line. We're going to do ass blasters standing in line. And I'm just thinking like, Jesus. It's just ridiculous.
And so that way, when you fuck them and they bounce off easier.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's like the mindset, like, just you know, work out hard, do them in the gym, like, if your house, okay, I get it, like, but in line doing calf raises and ass.
Were they
kickback-
filming it?
No, it was just like they're just getting a pump before they fucking go on the link.
That's so weird.
It is. But I've experienced this, and then there was one bodybuilding girl that was like, this was in California when she. Went back to her place before I went out and ate, and her entire place, I swear to God, this is, I've never seen, entire place. The place was trashed and steroids everywhere. Prescription pills, steroids, syringes.
Ooh.
To this day, I've never seen anything like this. And I go, holy shit, I never would have guessed this girl was like, and I go, never again, just
off that alone.
off that alone, just because it was like, it's a whole other.
Doesn't that mean another? Okay, and I don't mean any offense to any girls that do this stuff. Please don't take it that way.
I do.
But doesn't that cause a lot of hormone like problems and rages and
Yeah,
stuff
it
like
fucks
that?
you up.
Because for
For
girls, I
life.
can only imagine it being even worse because we're already fucking emotional bitches.
Yeah. But then it turns you into men. You have more testosterone going through you than men. And then, you already have high
I
test
already
levels.
have tests.
No, but they don't look, it changes their looks forever.
I don't want man hands and I don't want a fucking man.
But like, that's
jaw.
what you see a lot of like the female bodybuilding, like the Olympia ones. Holy shit. You're talking a whole other level of fucking insecurity and fucked up. Like, it's the truth. There's no other reason. It's what you have to do to compete. No, you're choosing to do that to make this federation money because they're preying upon your insecurities. It's all that it is. When you realize that, you're just like, fucking hey. Like, it'd just be so much better without that stuff.
But they're like, my favorite, this is the part I hate the most, is when people are like, oh, I got this way from these supplements. And you know good and damn well it's because you're on the clenbuterol and all that
This
stuff.
is why I
It's
hate
like,
the supplement industry, what I was saying.
because it makes you look bad because yours is like legit stuff.
Yeah.
And it's good for you and everything else. But all these fake companies are like, oh, well, yeah, we know he's on roids and he's on all this stack shit. But no.
That's what the whole supplement industry has been. That's the whole thing, that they use bodybuilders to sell their supplements. That's been going on for years now. And that's not to say that the bodybuilders don't take supplements in conjunction with things,
Right.
but that is not the most.
That's not what made that body.
Yeah. That was my whole premise for doing it. These are the things in being drug tested, and these are the things that I have used my formulas to stay this way at a high level, where people think I do them, and it's like. It's just so night and day. But I was saying to you earlier, I go, that's why I have no interest in doing, I was going to do the fitness expos, but I don't want to be involved in that. And nothing again, I just don't want.
And I call them the trick-or-treaters for body wannabe builders.
Everybody wants fucking free supplements.
Yeah, do you have anything free? Can I have free?
Rusev is the worst. I just played you a video message of him. And I've asked him for his address 3 times because he's one of my good friends, and I love Rusev, and I will jokingly say, fuck Rusev Day.
Right.
On Instagram, because it's hilarious that people get upset because they don't.
They're like, how dare you say that about it? Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
yeah,
Like,
like
oh
we're
my God.
fucking friends. It's like
marks.
people, you fucking suck, you piece of shit, you. Blah. It's like, God damn, you guys. But so many people, and I'm not talking about him, but they were like, oh yeah, can I get some free supplements? And it's like, no, you can go buy them. Like, I go buy everything. You can go buy stuff. Like, I have no problem just telling people, like, no, you can go buy them. They're for sale. But those things, people are walking around. I went to one Olympia when I was younger, and it turned me off so badly. Like, just seeing all, like, people, like, walking around and how, like, it was.
Looking for goodie bags. That's it.
All of it. But,
Yeah.
like, it was. And just seeing all the different people, like, and it was just weird. It's a different mindset, and I never wanted to, like, just never appealed to me. I've always liked working out and since I was a kid, and
Right.
but I've never liked that. Like, I think that's a natural thing. You're like, well, I like working out, and Arnold came from bodybuilding. Oh, so bodybuilding is like, and then it's like, well, these people are all fucking weird and fucked up, kind of. And not saying all of them, but like people, when you can look at somebody like,
Oh yeah.
and there's people here in town that go to these gyms, and There's some guys that like the Rich Piana guy, that passed away,
yeah.
unfortunately. But there's people like that out here that are
That massive.
like massive, but they don't even compete or anything, and they're just like, you're just dealing with an addiction and an insecurity. Like, it's all that it is. It's just, but like you can't promote supplements, and like that's just so far away from the truth. But that's what happens. So that's why I just try to distance myself from that and do my thing,
Right.
and like create my own lane. Is what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to, just because somebody else has done something a certain way doesn't mean you have to. And yeah, it's a supplement thing, and but it's the whole premise and meaning behind it is completely different. And as I said, as long as the supplements work,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
my
will
girlfriend just started doing your. I gave her like probably 3 scoops of your protein, the cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Because she was taking a Mayo something.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't like it, and I know the sweetener's like icky.
Yeah.
And she's like, I really want something like that's really good for you. And that's whenever you saw me take it to work, and I was
Yep.
like, here, try this. She's like, oh my god, I mixed it in my coffee. It didn't mix really well, but it fucking tasted amazing. It was clumpy.
That's amazing. You know what? The protein, it's never clumpy if you do it in a shaker bottle.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, and she goes, even with coffee? I'm all, fuck yeah, shake it
Yeah,
up.
if
It's
she
like-
would have done it in a shaker bottle and poured it into the thing,
Yeah.
like protein, protein doesn't mix with a spoon typically.
Right. Well, she was trying.
Yeah.
But-
Tell her to do a shaker bottle next
Yeah.
time. But like that's what the feedback at LVAC, everyone loves the taste of this.
Yeah,
Like
it's amazing. She loved it. And I was very happy because she's like, I'm all, think about it. You mix it with your morning coffee. It's like having hot chocolate.
Yeah. Well, the manufacturers weren't happy with me. The original, I turned this shit down. I can't tell you. This went on for like probably 7 months of nope, redo it. Nope, redo it. You could do better. You could do better. And just challenging them. No, I don't like this. I want it better. And eventually nailed it. Like, you got to challenge people though. Cause like,
Oh, yeah, because otherwise they're complacent. Like, I used X, Y, and Z with so-and-so and it worked. Let me just change a little bit
Yeah.
on the Y in there.
and I would like give them like add monk fruit, add this, add that. And they're okay. And then they'd give it to their food scientist. And and then finally we nailed it. And like the proteins I'm really, really happy with. The pre-workout I like the taste of the pre-workouts, but I want them to, that's the only one downfall. People that aren't used to stevia will like, well, I don't really like the taste. And the best thing to do is just add more water, because on it, I think it only says add like 4 to 6 ounces of water,
Right.
which makes it very potent. It should be like 10 to 12 ounces of water, if not more. The more you add, the better it tastes. So that's the fix on
I
that.
just
But
can't drink that much water. Ugh.
that's the thing. Some people like doing just a shot of the thing.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, well, don't be a pussy. Just, you're doing it for,
I pussy.
yeah, well, not you, just people in general. But
He's saying me.
what else is going on this week? Man, that Angry Joe guy, I got to give it to him. He really did a good job with this.
All
thing.
right, you're getting all jittery as fuck.
I'm happy. I'm fucking big guy's fucking really. It's like happy hour here.
Don't
Or it
drink
could
the
be
other
that I
one.
haven't drank all week
Yeah.
since the last podcast, and it's
I'm going to say that because you really haven't finished drinking and you didn't pour that much in your drinks, though.
excuse me. Are you watching my
bitch
fucking
ass.
pours now?
I am. I have to babysit you.
You bullshit.
Next thing you know, you got roommate coming home and bam, it happens.
What, you two?
No, you two.
I don't know, professional landlord, but I could watch.
I like that, but I can watch.
I don't care.
But if you're going to do it, I'll watch.
The
By the way, I keep staring at your fucking mom's pies. I want them so bad.
you want a piece of my mom's pie? What?
I do.
Don't you dare, Phoenix Marie, Melissa.
If she comes downstairs, it's over. I'm eating that pie.
It's Thanksgiving's tomorrow. You excited?
I am.
Well, Thanksgiving will have happened by the time this
Yes.
podcast comes out. But what are you doing? Do you have plans?
I have to go to the senior center in the morning. Obviously, because I help out.
Miss
and
K?
everything. Yes, Miss K. And then I'm going to go to my friend Ross and Elise's. And then, I don't know. It's like just, you got extra food?
I will, but we're doing dinner. My mom goes to work at 2:00 tomorrow. So my dad, uncle, and my sister's not coming down this year.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I just asked her. She goes, no, we're not going to be able to make it down. Well, her husband works, and
Okay.
and she works, and so like it's 7 hours to Reno to Vegas.
Yeah, that's
driving
a lot.
probably 8 if you stop, and she has her dog. So it's she usually comes down for the holidays though, but maybe
Christmas.
she'll come down for Christmas, and then we have the roommate Amy will be joining us. So we're doing Thanksgiving here, and we're gonna eat around 1:00 tomorrow. everything. So
I might just come by here.
yeah, you're allowed to come by later too and have another meal if you want. I need to go work out tomorrow.
Can
at
you
some
do me a
point.
favor and just keep that?
Do you want a
pumpkin
plate?
pie?
Just
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 make
the
a
pies?
plate and all the pies. And they're like, oh, give me a piece of no, bitch, that's mine.
But we don't want to ruin your leanness here. You're
First of all, I've been eating shitty anyway, so.
wait. You've been eating shitty, taking
Oh,
Shell
shit.
Shock Extreme
Oh,
Fat
damn
Burner,
it.
and you're still losing weight. No, I'm very serious, and you're still losing
Yeah,
weight.
I'm still losing weight. I'm
Great
not gonna
plug
lie.
for that. Thank you. No, that's what people want to hear. Wait, I can eat shit and still lose weight? Well, apparently
I
so.
still work out. I started working out again, so.
Okay.
I hate that shit.
Were you not working out?
Remember I said you called me a lazy bitch because I took 2 weeks
Wait,
off.
okay, time out. I don't think I said lazy bitch.
It's a bitch, but
Did
it's
I
fine.
say lazy bitch?
Yes.
Oh,
Quit being a
I
lazy
might-
bitch, Phoenix.
Oh, I might have said
yeah,
that. Okay.
you said it like that. It was cute.
It was kind of
sweet.
joking. Yeah, I tone it down a little bit so that way it's like it's not
wasn't
like you angry bitch. Like you can't.
Wow.
Well, goddamn. No, sorry. See, it just got awkward because I crossed the line. That's
You
why
didn't
you.
cross the line.
No, well, apparently to
Please.
somebody I probably did.
Oh yeah, they all logged off.
What else is going on this week?
That's what you been up to.
You can't turn a question into a
I can
question.
too. I'm Phoenix fucking Marie, bitch. Do what I say.
Oh, don't tombstone me.
We should discuss that.
You sent me. I like it when you send me pictures of the things that are posted. And was this a fan of yours that posted a
I
picture
don't know if
of
they're a fan or not. All I know is they send it.
somebody tweeted a thing you said of the greatest tombstones of all time, or
Yeah.
and it's Kane, Undertaker, and Phoenix Marie, and
And it said who did it better or something.
yeah, who
like
did
that.
it better? And your pick, they're them doing the tombstone pile driver, and you with a man upside down in a tombstone.
And his dick was in my mouth.
Yeah, and I go, well, geez, you blew them away. The clearly committed all the way to the move, which was my response.
Yes.
I laughed really hard, and it's funny the connection of porn and wrestling.
Again, we've said this since go. It's huge.
I don't think that we're the only porn wrestling podcast out there.
We are the only porn podcast with wrestling, and
Yeah.
yes, no one else has it like us.
But I try. That's why I got to keep it under control. But I got to let you be you still.
Thank you.
And no, the feedback has been good. I think people are coming around. It was a little culture shock at first, probably, but it's
Sorry.
But it's just be patient, and it's.
I pet them. Yes, petting the baby.
And we'll talk about that. One of the reviews, one of them actually kind of calmed down
Yes.
over an upset. Fuck you, 1 star, and then they calmed down and.
And we appreciate.
They
but
came back to 4, and maybe in a couple more months they'll come around to 5.
Yes.
Do a third edit on it. So,
That'd be awesome.
but I've had a good week. I did the demo yesterday at LVAC. I had my stem cell appointment with the doctor for my back, and so we're going to do one more stem cell procedure in December here on my back.
What day?
We're waiting to get you want to come with us?
I
You
do.
can honestly take me.
I
You got to
will.
wait there, but you can do the cheat meal with me after.
Yes. Yes.
You will like drugged up Ryback. It's pretty funny.
I'm gonna pin him down. I'm gonna fucking.
No,
ride
don't
on
worry.
his
By the
face.
time I'm home, I'm under control. But
Sure he is. No, he's not.
um,
I'm gonna make sure I get his food fast.
yeah,
quick, and
can you
start
guys
to
give him
ever-
one more shot when we go, please?
Watch, I'll blow the motherfucker to do it too.
Jesus.
like anesthesia.
Just you walking around the hospital in a gown,
Who I gotta
in
blow
a
to make
doctor's
sure he gets
outfit,
it.
like in
I
the
will.
Instagram photo, just walking around blowing doctors, just to get the one extra Michael Jackson shot.
One more. He needs it. I want to make sure he's home safe, and I'll make it
Jesus.
so you're out of the twilight enough to get to the car.
Yeah. They make
But
you go out in a wheelchair, so.
See, then I don't have to
I
worry
always
about
laugh
it.
at
Fuck
that.
it. I'm gonna roll your ass in the car.
I'm always okay to walk out, but they know it's procedure. You have to go out in a wheelchair, and it's just funny.
Well, after what I do to you, you're gonna need a wheelchair.
Okay, that's never gonna happen, Phoenix.
Oh, yes.
Keep dreaming, sweetie.
Oh yes.
The what's it called? So I saw the doctor about the stem cell procedure, and because we did a seated MRI on this one,
Right.
to follow up. The first one was lying down, but he wanted to do a seated. I wish we would have done a lying down again to see because my
difference?
back. Yeah, my back is so much better. I feel I can't stress this enough. It has saved my wrestling career.
Wow.
I was in my back was in such bad shape, and we've talked about the backpack stunner, and I'm going to talk about this a little more for wrestlers out there, how serious this is. But they did the seated MRI, and my back has improved. The disc have improved, but it wasn't as much as what we thought it would be. But it was also 2 different style MRIs. One was lying down and relaxed. and the other one was seated with
And
compression.
also about time of day. Doesn't that matter?
It does. All that matters. But
Yeah.
they wanted to see the compressed thing. But the good thing is that it's improved. But pain wise, I'm so much better. So it's worked tremendously. But we think one more round of stem cells in there will probably put it close to 100%. Even if it gets to 90%.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be life changing.
because I put myself in quite a predicament by choosing to do a certain move over the course of my career. But the good news is that it's not surgery; it's just injections. So I'm gonna get one more round, and we're gonna probably get that scheduled for the first week of December, I would imagine, with the way because insurance has to approve it again. So that's what we're waiting on. Get that done, and my shoulder's doing way better. Before I talk about that, the move even more for wrestlers out there and ass bumps in particular. But have you heard? Did you see my Instagram post on that warrior massager thing?
No.
I was gonna bring it. I got it before you leave. I'm gonna bring it downstairs here.
You're going to bring me a massager. You know it's called a Hitachi. No, go ahead.
Yeah. The thing, no, it's probably like those tools that like they hook
God,
the dildos
please
to.
tell me
It's the most powerful. Have you heard of the Theragun?
No.
They have it on. Like,
Wait, is that the heat one?
no, it's the thing on Instagram, and they have sponsored ads where it's that massage tool. But it's for deep tissue massaging, and it's like it blows away those home massagers. It's not like a regular vibrating home massager. These things are home massagers on fucking steroids.
I wonder how quick it'll make me come. We're going to use it. We'll post those results later, guys.
Phoenix, where's my warrior massage gun?
I'm not here for you.
But it is. I was gonna bring it maybe on the break. I'll go bring it down.
Yes.
And we'll do it on air and let you feel it.
Yes.
It is. I'm telling you, you will. It's so strong. So the Theragun is $600. The Warrior massager was $255 after taxes on Amazon.
Holy shit.
I don't get anything for this. I highly recommend everyone, if you have injuries or you want something to help break up scar tissue and you could use it on yourself. It's obviously better to have if you can have someone get like areas on your back and stuff. But like doing your legs and hamstrings or your butt, this thing, you just need to experience it.
Okay, we'll drop it there. We'll come back.
And we'll do that on after the first break and let everyone hear the power. My Tim the Tool Man Taylor.
I love it.
But back to the MRI on the back. If you are a wrestler out there, you have to be extremely careful. Regular bumps will mess you up over time, as is, and cause things to shift. Ass bumps are a wrestler's worst enemy.
What's an ass bump?
When you land, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin doing the stunner where he's
Yeah,
landing
where he
on your
lands
butt.
his butt. Yeah.
Because think about it. What would happen if you landed on your ass on the ground? It would cause severe compression because that energy shoots straight up. The energy has to go somewhere.
Right.
It
It's like a spring.
Yeah. But you can never fathom taking an ass bump on the ground, like jumping up and landing on your ass on regular ground, right?
You know.
But in a wrestling ring, because it has a little bit of give, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But it does. When you take a regular bump, there's a little bit of give to the ring, but that energy is dispersed over your entire body. It's not compressing anything, so to speak. But when you take an ass bump, you're coming down. All that force in a wrestling ring is coming down, and then that force is coming back up. So
Right.
where's it going? It's going straight up your spine, causing
back of your
compression.
neck.
And I was doing this move with a guy on my back on almost every live event, sometimes on TV and pay-per-views. And it was my finisher in developmental before that when I was in my 20s, because there's no reason in the world for my back to have been as bad as it was. And you look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, he has a bad back and he wasn't doing it with the weight on his back, but he was doing fucking a shit ton of stunners. And Hulk Hogan, whose back is probably worse than anybody's, and he's had all these surgeries, doing a fucking leg drop. It is.
Because you land on your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was doing this for year after year because he didn't take crazy bumps. He didn't do things, and by bump I mean like landing on your back. And you look at, why is his back so bad? It's from these ass bumps. So if you are a wrestler out there, I'm telling you, learn from my mistakes because William Regal told me I would not do that move if I were you. It's going to cause a shit ton of trouble. It's going to wreck your back. And I go, I don't feel a thing on it. It's fine. Because I was young and stubborn And I'm telling you, there's a girl in developmental, the NXT, Ember Moon Girl. She does the stunner off the top rope. She does a jumping flip where she flips in the air
Right.
and lands on her ass, stunning the person. She is going to be fucking crippled if she can. I'm shocked.
I'm surprised you don't like tweet at her or something to make sure she knows.
Well, I'm sure somebody will say something. We've mentioned it before, but people are not looking ahead. It's like, I'm telling you, if you just simple physics and just look at just the human body of where this energy needs to go, you are landing on your ass in the ring. The energy only has one place to go, and that's straight back up. And it causes compression at a rate that I'm telling you, I'm lucky stem cells exist.
Yeah.
They saved me. Had they not existed, my career would have been done at far sooner than it should have been. And this has given me a whole new life, and I've been able to do all this stuff, and I've still wrestled and kept the appearances up, but I've worked smart. I quit doing ass bumps, and it's helped tremendously. But I want to make sure this is one more. I want to get as close to be 36, and essentially I'm getting a new body. And having the mind and knowing now what I know, it's like, wow, this could be.
I'm gonna be even better than before. Fuck yes.
And I'm getting the metal. I got a doctor appointment on Monday to get the metal taken out of my ankle. That was the only piece. So when I broke my ankle, as the wrestling fans know, when I was 28 and went in the Nexus in 3 places, popped up, continued wrestling, finished the match, an entire bump and feed, come back with Tyson Kidd. My tag partner was David Otunga against Tyson Kidd and Harry Smith, the Hart Dynasty. And a botched surgery where the doctor completely fucked up everything and put metal through all my nerves and caused all this nerve damage. And I was, 3 doctors said I wouldn't wrestle and all this. And we talked about this before in past episodes early on and whatnot. But the doctor that saved my career, Angus McBride from Birmingham, he got killed in a car wreck 3 years ago, right around that, unfortunately. And he was the guy that took all the metal out of my leg. Well, he left one piece of metal in my inside of my foot because he thought he goes, that one should be fine. It's not, because that doctor fucked up the Dr. Hersavici in Tampa, Florida.
Don't go see him.
Do not see him. And we talked about all that in detail, and I got screwed over not being able to fucking make that situation right and whatnot. But it is what it is. And, but this guy left one piece of metal in my foot, and that Hersavici fucked up every other piece of metal that he put in my leg, including a foot-long rod that I didn't need in my leg.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, but it's all worked out like for the best.
Yes.
There were so many positives in all this, but the one negative in all this is I don't have 100% function of my foot. I have partial drop foot on my left foot, and my big toe does not go up, which it gets stuck in the carpet if I'm walking barefoot sometimes,
right.
Which not a huge deal right now because I wear socks and when I'm barefoot, the majority of the time I'm fine.
Right.
Problem is I'm going to be an old man someday.
Never. Not
No, but not through all these stem cell things. I'm going to be a goddamn genetic jackhammer for the rest of my life. Can you put those stem cells in my penis, doctor?
There's something called PRP for your penis, but go ahead.
I've never heard of that. The PRP I've heard of. I didn't know they were doing that. Which we'll ask you about that. But I don't want to be in a position where I'm going to be hurting myself later in life. And I walk my weight. I've done well with this, where I've learned how to walk and things I don't have 100% strength in my left ankle and calf. But I train the shit out of my calves twice a week, a ton of sets. And
Can I see your calves real quick?
Not right now. Hold on, we're doing a podcast. I can't step away from the
you
mic.
can pull up
I
your
posted a picture on Instagram a long time ago.
I'm not searching through your Instagram. You're right in front of me. This bitch.
You want to see the goods? No, So I knew before when WWE and all this, it was a year, and I said I want all the metal taken out of my leg. And they were like, well, we don't think that's going to help. I go, I need the metal taken out of my leg. And I was right. It was punctured my perineal and superficial nerves. This doctor fucked up everything. Well, there's one piece of metal that I need out because I know when I touch my nerves and my side of my leg, they shoot down my leg still, which is good. My nerves are all alive.
All right.
They stop right where that metal plate is on the inside of my foot. And before I just put it off and I put everything for WWE. And it was like, I didn't have a choice with all that before because they tried to fire me. I had to keep my job.
Right.
I just got put back on the road. I wasn't 100%. I was out a year and a half. There was nothing. I had to just fucking get back. And I look at it now entirely differently that I have all this time. I'm like, I need to get healthy now. So I'm getting this metal taken out of the inside of my foot. I found a good doctor here in Vegas.
Right.
And I actually contacted WWE, and I even told them, I don't want you guys paying for it. But I was like, I asked them to find a doctor, the one of the girls, and she sent me a doctor that was completely wrong. And so I said, fuck it. I'll take care of it myself.
And then you asked?
And I asked you, and you found me the
man.
The man,
Mm-hmm.
Dr.
Otten, Matt Otten.
And so I go there Monday, and they accept the insurance and all that, and hopefully get that metal taken out of my foot, which isn't. Hopefully, it's just like a week or two of letting the scar
heal,
mm-hmm. and hoping that I regain complete function of my foot again. Which, if that happens, watch out! I will be doing shit wrestling people would not be expecting. So
he's back. People,
he's back. But yeah, so no, it's. I'm very thankful though that I've had this opportunity to step away. Because a lot of wrestlers, and if you wrestle, you know this, you don't want to know how fucked up you are because it fucks up your body on a whole other level. And when you're there or when you're wrestling, you have all these injuries and things, and deep down inside, you know you should go get checked out.
But you're afraid.
You're afraid because you're going to have to take time off. You might not be able to pay your bills because that's what you rely on to pay your bills. And unless you're lucky enough to wrestle for WWE where you can get paid injury pay while you're out. But even then it's like you risk losing your spot when you take time off and like.
Yeah, there might be someone else who's just as big. Not possible with you, but
yeah, that's I wasn't
just making
didn't
sure
even.
people understand.
Yeah, I already knew you weren't talking about me, especially naturally. But they, you need to get checked out because I always when I was there, I was like, I really wanted to get MRIs done on my back and shoulder, neck too, and luckily my neck from doing neck traction, my neck is great. Wow. There's no damage to my neck.
Well, you have such a large neck, you actually work it out.
Yeah, I work it out every week. And I've had no concussions, knock on wood.
Were you saying before one of the exercises is actually working out your neck on like the neck machines?
Yeah, no, that's why it is said that having a strong muscular neck, or the bigger that your neck is, it helps. Essentially, it helps with the dispersing the energy of like taking a punch. Supposedly, you could take a better punch if you have a stronger neck.
I could take a punch.
Yeah, you probably. We'll test that out. No, yeah, I'm kidding.
See, now Ryback beats women.
The roommate. Yeah, don't you dare. Yeah. Wait, you can take a punch?
His dick are hard. You just can't see.
Wait, is that an insult?
Hey, my nipples got hard, so we're fine.
No, we're allowed to have fun on this. That's
Yes.
this part. But I've done neck exercise since I was a kid, and luckily Rob Van Dam hit me with one kick once on Raw. That was the closest I ever came to having a concussion, I think, and even that, like I was totally fine.
What a jerk! Don't hurt him.
Oh, Rob Van Dam's one of the greatest guys
I know,
ever.
I like him.
He comes to Vegas all the time at parties.
I don't know.
He goes to, I saw, me and Dolph Ziggler were walking through the Hard Rock a couple years ago when we went out, I told
Kendra,
yeah. And I hear, hey man. And I'm like walking with Dolph, Dolph, I was trying to find Dolph. Sorry, it's when I first got there, and I'm like walking through the casino trying to find the bar that he was at. And I hear, hey man, or like, hey dude. And the voice sounded familiar, and I like look over my shoulder, and like I see like these two people, kind of shady looking, in the corner of this like hotel, just sitting there, and it's Rob Van Dam and some other guy. I didn't know the other guy, but he was like Ryback and Rob. It's funny. I hadn't seen him since he left WWE at that point. I was still with him at the time, and I believe I was still with him at the time, and
because
he was just in town partying, and he's just such a fucking good dude. Like. I saw him at a signing thing maybe a year ago, maybe not even quite a year ago. I go, Rob, and he always comes over and says hello, and how have you been? Not good. I've been partying too much, and like he said just drinking for months, like in Vegas, but he's just so honest and like he's just fucking. He just tells it like it is. That's why I like him. He's just a straight shooter, like great dude. I loved wrestling him. It was cool because that was somebody I watched growing up, and he was. But fuck, he kicks hard. I think everyone
Aren't
that's
you
ever.
supposed to fake that? What the fuck? You let him just actually do it?
No, well, you try to get your hands up.
You missed?
I missed, but like
Too bad.
Yeah, he hit. I missed. It's you try to both work that a little bit, but no, he. It's actually on. It's probably on YouTube. That if you it was a Raw match with me and Rob, you'll immediately hear me afterwards just scream the word "fuck," which
Ooh, I get you fired.
I literally
Fine.
fell into the ropes and just go "fuck," and I was so angry because
I'm gonna
I don't
find
like getting hurt. Like I didn't care that he kicked me. I was mad that it actually like affected me a little bit.
Right.
Like that I felt a little rocked. I was like, "Fuck."
Did you win that match or lose?
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I swear to God, I don't remember.
I know. I believe you.
It was either a no finish
No
or Rob beat
contest,
me because
yeah.
I was a bad guy. When I was a bad guy, fuck.
Everyone got to beat you?
No, not everyone, but when I was a bad guy, the bad guy, good heel, put over the baby face. I always took pride in that.
I saw that little lip come out when you said it. I was a baby face.
Baby face. No.
I think I'm rubbing
But
off
when I'm
on
a
you.
baby face, fucking kill everybody.
You're too nice. Nice try.
The what? No,
You're too nice.
I'm a master of all emotions. I'd be a great actor, which is actually my book of the week this week.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that. On the
Yeah,
table.
the 8 faces of comedy or something like that. I got it written down on my notes. That's my book of the week. But anyways, that was the one time. Rob Van Dam, though, hell of a guy. Trying to see here, looking on my notes, what we got going on. I saw you went to a Golden Knights game this week.
Yes, I did. I went to another. We won. We beat the Kings.
Yeah, the Kings are good, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to be in first place after that win, but I guess because they won the day right before that, they're still only 2 points ahead of us. But
Yeah. The main thing is they're the contenders. They're in their inaugural season.
they are contenders for the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Well, I mean, or just for
We're
first
gonna
place.
make it.
Do you have where's the Golden Knights shop at? I saw that
So there's City Arena, Citibank Arena, City National Arena.
is it at it's because the T-Mobile Arena probably sells stuff there.
Yes.
Where else can you get? Because I know
So-
Amazon has stuff
Right.
too.
But no. Better than that. You go to Red Rock and you go across the street. That's where their practice arena is. You can watch them like Friday.
Do you just go there and watch the hockey players
I
looking?
do not,
trying to
thank
wifey
you.
one of them up.
First
They make
of
a shit
all-
ton of money, Phoenix. That'd be a good play on you. Way more than fucking wrestlers.
First of all, if I was, it's sport wise. We know I like my football guys. It's fine.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Chiefs lost this week, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Really, you want to
Just-
bring that up
just
to the
reminding
fucking
you.
Giants too? I ain't talking.
Yeah, they suck. That was
Yeah,
fucking.
that was
jeez.
horrible. It's fine. It's not our season. We're good. I want the Eagles.
What
to win.
is your record?
What?
6-4. It's not. You have a winning record still.
Yeah, we're still winning, but no, we're good.
I mean, losing to the Giant. It's all how losing's okay though. And you could always.
We
it's all-
lost to the Raiders. We lost to the Giants. It was like, hey, let's just fuck off on everybody this.
the Raiders are the Raiders not good this year?
No, not really.
They were supposed to be kind of, weren't they?
Yeah, well, we were hoping because we're fucking taking them over.
I need to go get Golden Knights stuff though, because I need to go to a hockey game.
Yes, Friday's the next hockey game.
Big Daddy's stock keeps going up. One of my stocks. Big Daddy's going to be doing a lot of
Shopping for me?
a lot of stuff. Right in time for the holiday season. Ho ho ho.
Paying all these hoes. No, don't pay them, babe. They'll do it for free.
Yeah, thank you. No, but I noticed you went to that. Who'd you go to the game with?
I went to the game with 2 of the girls from my office, and then Aubrey Kate was there.
Oh, that's your buddy.
Yeah, I love her. She's out of the blue decided that she was gonna go with one of her other friends. And
Oh, you just ran into her there.
Yeah.
You didn't even know.
it was so funny because she's like, "Are you going to the game?" I'm like, "Duh, of course I'm fucking going to the game." And bam, we saw.
She
her.
bangs you in the bathroom?
No,
Oh.
we thought about it though, but no. She was sick.
Have
She
you
was
ever
getting
have you
over
ever done
cold.
that, by the way?
What?
That out in public like that?
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
I love it. Like all
Wait.
sex. I almost said anal sex.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Wow,
Freudian
tell me
slip,
that
but not
didn't-
even. I don't
It
even know we
was.
weren't even talking about that, Phoenix. But Jesus,
Well, because she has a cock and I wanted my ass, so that's normally where it goes. But she.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Sorry.
don't. Sorry, not sorry. You. Sorry by me.
Right. So I love public sex. My whole site that I used to have, My Sexy Life, was about me fucking in public. There was never any permits where I fucked. I fucked in a tree. Tell me how cool is that? Like we literally climbed a tree and
Yeah.
fucked. It was me, Ricky White, and Tommy Gunn. We fucked in
Was
a
this
tree.
filmed or just like?
Yeah, filmed.
And nobody saw.
Nobody saw it. And like when a little kid
Yeah.
came running by, we just got really quiet. And we're still filming. We're like, wait.
Are you
till, like,
totally naked up there?
Oh yeah, we were banging it out. It was awesome.
This
And
is
then we
mind
did the
blowing.
cum shot on a trail where people were hiking on a rock, and boom. Oh yeah, I'm
Where-
a freak.
That was at Red Rock.
No, it was in California,
Oh, okay.
Calabasas.
You are very, very.
I love sex.
interesting person.
I love sex.
Yes. Oh, there's no denying that, Phoenix. I think that's been well established with the judge's hammer.
I like it. You used it finally.
Yeah, that was for another segment many, many, many ages ago. We gotta bring back the. It was for the Big Guys Court for shitty wrestling fans. But I eventually unblocked everybody on my Twitter because I don't use Twitter, and
So what's funny?
I gained all the followers back.
Yeah,
right?
no,
There's like 5,000 of them.
Jesus.
I'd blocked over 5,000 people from the beginning, just of like but with millions, 1.5 I think it was at last time. That's not bad for that was like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Only 5,000 out of the 1.5. Fuck yeah.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, people don't. It's like somebody posted a thing on you had over 5,000, but I'm like, you got to take the numbers into consideration. That's not bad at all. But now, and I know when I unblocked them all, there were people that were furious. God damn it, he unblocked me. But,
Like I thought I got over on him, and I was so happy with myself. You fucking piece of shit. Sorry.
But I saw went and looked at a new place today.
How was it?
Nice place. It's across from the gym in town. Me and the realtor went over. There's still somebody living in it. They're redoing the place. I didn't know that. I thought it was all done.
Right.
The guy that answered, though, answers the door and he goes, wow. And me and the realtor are just standing there, and I already know what's going on. And he looks at me and goes, pardon me for saying this, but you're Ryback. Yes. Wow. And then just awkward staring at each other. And the realtor finally goes,
Were you
all
doing
right.
the mean face or your nice face?
No, I had my investment face on. I didn't one.
Which is probably your mean face.
Probably a little bit of a mean face.
Don't do your mean face.
No, but I was very nice to him. But I'm just saying, like,
We're gonna Botox your mean face away.
you can't Botox that shit away. I would never,
yeah.
like, people that get that have so many fucked up insecurities.
but-
Let the aging process happen, baby.
I have it.
Just relax. Which, by the way, I got the little frown thing now because my fucking sleep apnea mask. Because it's that I never had that before. And it's because it sucks onto my face at night, and it gave me like that fucking little like.
He's the puppy.
Yeah, gives me a friendlier face. So, but when I'm mad, whatever that was.
Right.
But the guy, and he goes, well, I'll step outside and let you guys look at the place. And like the carpet was all torn up on the stairs.
Ew.
And the rails, it had shitty rails. But she goes, I think it's a contemporary or a modern look. It was literally pipes. Metal piping were the rails for the stairs.
Which can be cool, industrial look.
But I thought it looked, I think it looked, I couldn't, I go, she goes, I like it. I go, that looks like fucking shit. Like, because.
But you like a finished wood modern look.
Yeah.
You're not
I know,
looking-
don't get me wrong, steel is cool and all, but it just looked, to me, it looked cheap. It looked like we can't, like, I think if you're going to go steel, you got to go like a nice, like,
Right.
Terminator liquid metal steel. That's, or
jeez.
something.
Chrome.
Chrome, yeah. Fucking chrome the fuck out of it. Not lead pipes that you'd see in a shitty Brooklyn fucking stairway.
Well, that's what they were going for, is a Brooklyn look. There you go. I like that.
That was exactly what I told her.
Yeah.
I said, it looks like a shitty Brooklyn stairway.
What did she say?
No, she just laughed hysterically. Because one, the place wasn't done yet.
Is
so.
she still cute, by the way?
Oh, the realtor, yeah, absolutely. She's helping me with, she's taking off because that last mortgage place, easy with the blowjob face, Phoenix. that mortgage, whatever, I don't even remember their name, but that lady that worked for them, that was just a complete cunt. Pardon my language. They, because I lost my appraisal and inspection fee because of those two morons that worked for that financial corporation, whatever, North American Financial, horrible fucking place.
Yes.
She's taking care of that on the next property because she feels so bad because they were so bad in this entire process and wasted a month of my time. But whatever, we're gonna make the most of it. But the place is, I said I need to see it finished.
Right.
Because I don't know what kind of job they're going to do on everything. So, but they had one offer put in supposedly, but she just messaged me a little bit ago, and there's another place that popped up in there. So I'm going to go take a look at that too, because Big Daddy needs that investment property to get.
Make the money.
Making the money. That's my thing. I have we've had 1 week now with a roommate of living with a woman.
How was McGon?
Great. It's
Obviously, she's helping you out with supplements at the gym. That's
yeah,
good.
she worked, but I pay her for that, like
Okay.
and whatnot. But she likes that's her. She's into the fitness industry and everything, and like
How do my puppies like her?
puppies love her,
Okay.
and she's great with the dogs, and it
Good.
gives them someone here when I'm not home and whatnot. So It has been a good first week, great first week. But I have to, and I told you, professional landlord. It's like professional podcast relationship with you, professional landlord. Because if you cross that line, it's like before I know it, rent's not being paid, and like
Then you're not making the money.
yeah, and that's my cryptocurrency money, which I like.
And you like a lot of women, not just one.
Okay, I don't think we've established that at all.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ, Phoenix.
You're not looking for a serious relationship.
I don't know what I just don't. I'm not. That wasn't the purpose of the moving a roommate in. It was not to like, oh, I'm gonna just force a relationship. But like on,
Whoa. I'm not gonna go.
where were you gonna go?
No,
I feel like that's where you were going.
Nope, I wasn't.
I had to establish that.
First of all, you would not force anyone to be in a relationship. You're a good guy, so they would want to be in a relationship
Oh, thank
with
you. Keep going.
No, I'm being honest. Big Daddy, trust me, I know.
You've been trying to date me for years.
Jesus, for years, obviously. It's never going to
You're
happen.
like, fuck, I'll do a fucking podcast with
You want
this
me to
guy.
do the podcast? Do I get to at least touch your pee-pee?
Eventually, you're gonna quit because fuck. What do I give up? You just-
Like, I'm done. Can we fuck now?
You quit the show for that.
Right? And be like, what happened to Phoenix? I needed the dick.
Yeah. But you mentioned you had another potential because I have multiple guest rooms in the house.
Yes, so,
What's the deal with
seeing
that?
I'm working-
24-year-old nurse, you said?
24.
She a partier or no?
No.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, she seems like just the sweetest girl. She started at Ageless Forever. That's where I work.
Yeah. I think every house should, and I talked to the roommate about this, and I don't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah.
every house should have a nurse in it, I feel.
I agree.
I'm
That's
trying.
me.
I'm watching my empire grow.
Right? You got a nutritionist. You
I
got
have
a nurse.
she's a life coach and nutritionist, the Amy, and now a possible nurse. Like for if anything ever goes wrong,
She got your back.
CPR.
Boom. Not
Boom.
that, but if
sorry.
you have not boom, blowjob, boom, different bloom. Oh, jeez.
No, keep going. I didn't mean to cut you
Yeah.
off.
See, he keeps going. He's cutting me off all the
Just
time.
keep. I'm like the Energizer Bunny.
Keep going. But she's so nice, and she just said she was staying at basically a hotel right now while she figures it out. She just came into town. We automatically hired her. Good karma. Right
She's
there.
living in a hotel.
Yeah.
I never heard back from her. You gave her my number. You
Yeah,
said.
I did. She said she was looking at one condo because one of her friends lives in the same one.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, she said, I'm going to call your friend this weekend if he's available. And I'm like, I think he has a wrestling gig on Friday or
Yeah, yeah.
Saturday. And I'm also Sunday would probably be the soonest. But
Okay, good deal. We go out like this one. I take him. We go out to dinner and interview him, and I'll bring the other roommate to see if they get along.
No.
You don't think so? Mm-mm. Why not?
This is a deal between you and her, not anyone else.
Yeah, but they live in the same house. You gotta. I am a professional landlord. You got to create order.
True, but then you can have judges. And for the first meeting,
Yeah.
it should be you and her.
Okay.
Then once you decide you like her, then bring somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that cryptocurrency fund keeps growing. right?
Yes.
I'm all about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and is it Litcoin? I always say Litecoin.
Litcoin, yeah.
Litcoin, yeah. It's I just bought more Ethereum the other day. The Ethereum is supposedly that's all going up. Bitcoin's over $8,000 a coin. Like I just set it and forget it. Just I like I like to diversify in different
Yes.
things. It's fun. But speaking of that, I'm doing WrestleCade this week, wrestling Joey Mercury. But I was going to ask you, like, because you've flown quite a bit, right?
Oh, yeah.
What are do you like flying the whole process? Because I
Fucking
dread it.
hate it. I hate it.
Sucks, right?
And then like everyone's all, yeah, but you get to go to New York. I'm all, yeah, but it's a 6-hour flight.
Have you ever been to New York?
Yeah.
It's not I don't.
It's not a part because we don't party and we're not looking to drop $1,000 in one night on stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm good. I'd rather go somewhere local here, California the furthest.
Sierra Nevada is right down the road. Happy hour. You could
guy.
You could go get fucking hammered for $100 and take an Uber right back fucking 5 minutes to the house.
Fuck it, walk.
And I'm in
then
my
bring
hot
it off.
tub in fucking my house and happy and alive.
Oh, is
and,
that why all the lights were on the hot tub this week?
wait, what?
Yeah, you had the hot lights.
Yeah, I
on
was
the
in.
hot
I do
tub.
I do the hot tub. I do hot tub therapy a few times a week.
Was anyone else in the hot tub?
No, nobody else was on this one.
On this one.
This
time, just one time
This was
in
it was
Bandcamp?
legit therapy. Just getting letting the heat, my big bodybuilder muscles just soak up that heat. I'm in good shape right now.
You are.
I'm really happy. I'm tanned. I've tanned every day this week or 4 days this week.
I need a tan.
Wait, is that possible? It's a fucking Wednesday. 3 days this week. I take that back. I always
Depends
try
on what
to.
day you start. You can say Saturday's the start of your week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
I got it. That's what I was counting. I got a weekend in, but that was last week. So.
And today's Wednesday, so you can have 3 days: Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
So I'm ready for the weekend. It's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try to work out. I got my gym at home, so I could work out at any point tomorrow because I got to get one more day in because Friday is a travel day.
Right.
And there's that by the time I have to be up early and like, it's just hard on travel.
What's your favorite airline again? Southwest?
No, I United probably, I would say. I like Delta. I like too. Because I got good status with United and Delta. I usually get upgraded more
to
times
first
than
class.
not,
Okay.
which I like because I have the miles. But I have accounts with all of them. I use all their credit cards,
Yeah.
and which gives me good status and like use those. You get free flights out of them, and
Right.
and it's just good. I just think it's good to have for like emergencies or anything and
Oh yeah, no,
and
I
whatnot.
agree.
But the whole flying process just TSA's like
The fucking worst. Sorry.
I let security is of the utmost importance, but the people they hire for these things are like, it's pretty
Either
like
assholes or retards, and I'm sorry again.
but you're not like
Yeah, no, they're
it's-
like they don't. They
there
move
are
as
some
slow as
good there
fucking-
are some good ones.
Yeah, no. So the good ones are the dude that knows who the fuck I am and sees my knife in the bag and understands it and literally like just sends my bag through. It's like, I understand Phoenix Marine needs a knife because
Yeah.
people might try to sexually harass her and they need to lose their balls.
Yeah, I had a pair of that's funny. I had a pair of brass knucks that I bought before it was when I was wrestling Kevin Owens.
Okay.
I think it was to go for it was our pay-per-view match, our first one. There was something where we were just to have an option of for a shitty finish or something to like, and I remember I bought brass knucks just to have them. And we could put tape around them so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whatever.
no.
But the airline, the TSA, and the guy, and they knew who I was, and they go, "We can't let you go with these." I go, "Come on, man!" I go, it's like, you could see my wrestling stuff, like I was like, and which I guess is a good thing that they don't let anybody through with that kind of stuff and whatnot. But like they throw it out right in front of you. I'm just like, can't you guys
Oh,
just
that's fucking $200, asshole.
Can you just hold them till I get back? Like,
Yeah.
nope, we got to throw them away. It's procedure. Like, thanks, asshole. I fly out of here every week, but
No, they made one of my friends take out. They had the metal credit card that can be used to cut like a seatbelt and everything else
Yeah.
in emergency medicine, and they made him throw it out.
it's crazy. I've had medical scissors for wrist tape that have the dull edges.
Yeah.
They've thrown those out. I can't tell you how many times. What the fuck? And every airport is different. I was like, you'd think they would all have the same.
I will say they all have the same fucking fan for me, so I'm good. That's why I tell you guys, like all the jerk ones, and it's just.
Do they
like,
rub you up? Do they think that you ever get felt up? I knew a girl
Never.
that had a big chest, and she said that they would purposely tell her inside the machine to put her hair in front when they're supposed to tell you to put it in back.
Right.
She's had it happen multiple times where they tell her to put it in front because it sets it off every time, and they get to feel her chest up. She says, it's amazing what people,
I had one big black girl. I loved her to death because she was like, I
kick
got.
your ass probably.
Well, I had my pants rolled down and I forgot to unroll them, so then it looks like there
That's
was
pretty ghetto, huh?
my
Is
pants.
that ghetto
were
Phoenix
rolled.
Day?
No,
Did you have your
I-
grill in and everything?
It was my
Your
casual
boxers
Melissa
pulled all the way
day.
up? Okay.
Thank you. And so because the roll,
Hat to the side, I bet.
I did definitely.
Yep,
When
ghetto
I, you
Melissa.
know,
Yep.
I haven't done my snapbacks in a while. It's been
Ghetto
over a
Melissa,
year.
it's cool.
So sad at myself. But anyway, so she like rubbed on my inner thigh, and the way that they were very small, like thin, and I don't wear panties, so she grazed my vagina, and she could tell, and it was hot. She goes, "Really warm down there," and I was like, "Yeah, that's how I make a living." And she died. She was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that to me." She goes, "You can go. You can go."
Oh my God.
What?
The interactions you have with people are amazing.
Hey, I
Do you guys
believe
trade
you.
phone numbers after that?
Nah, she's a little too big for me.
Oh, okay.
Nothing against big girls. I like them too.
No, not at all.
They try harder.
I'm trying to think. I'm looking at my notes here of everything going on, and I had a few more things I wanted to talk about, but it was nothing of great importance.
Well, let's go with a net
what?
neutrality. Did you hear about that?
Wait, what?
So they want to now write a bill that's going to allow cable companies and internet providers, etc., to charge us additional if we want to use their social media. And if you want to use YouTube, and if you want to use Netflix. Yep. And they're saying it's really there so they can monitor porn and porn sites and they can block them. And it'll even go as far as to slow down the upload speeds of certain content. Like, oh, you didn't buy the YouTube one, so sorry, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
They're trying to find more and more ways to make money through things that like... Wait, what's this called again? 'Cause I'm going to look this up.
Hold on, I'll pull it up right now. Where's our internet guy? Damn it.
Where's that damn Asian internet guy that we need? Is he Asian?
Well, and it was
You
fun.
said he
Yeah,
was
he is
Asian.
Asian.
Okay,
yeah.
I
He's
was going to
Asian
feel bad
Joe.
if I said
no,
that.
No, he's Asian.
Yeah, okay.
But it was really funny because one of my friends that was posted it, she then posted the tag that shows that it's all about condemning.
I would just cancel everything and not feel bad. That's the best thing you could do to those places because they think everyone's so reliant on that stuff, and I'm sure a lot are. Just fucking cancel it that way. Oh, well, let's see how good you guys do now.
Okay, net neutrality. Yeah, right. Yeah, just look up that hashtag, net neutrality.
All right, I'll find that here after the podcast, and I'm gonna look that up and read about it.
And so some fucking whatever liberal fuck said net neutrality means corporations can't pay to manipulate how to use the internet. Porn. AKA, we're trying to get rid of Pornhubs. No, it is not what the fuck it is. They're not trying to get rid of Pornhub. Pornhub makes them millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You guys are stupid.
They're gonna get too greedy, is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to read more on it so that I could be more informed on.
More debatable with it. So.
Yeah, I had not heard. No, that's interesting. You brought that up. I'm glad you did. But I think moving on. I think it's that time for some plugs. If you wanna, you got a song of the week this week? Phoenix?
I do.
What's your song of the week?
Rockstar by Post Malone.
I don't know if I've heard that or not.
It's pretty awesome. I'll play it for you later.
Well, okay. Because Eddie will put it into the podcast here.
Thank you.
So go ahead. What do you?
This week I'm gonna go with definitely check out the Angry Joe coffee because that's pretty awesome stuff.
Okay. Very non-selfish of you.
Right, and then I'm always non-selfish. OnlyFans.com Phoenix Marie and camsoda.com/Phoenix Marie. And come get cool sculpted by me if you're in Vegas.
Where are you at that place?
Ageless Forever. Look up agelessforever.net.
And what location are you at?
Rainbow and 215.
Okay.
Ageless Forever only has one location.
Oh,
You're
do they?
the other guy.
Oh, okay. We won't mention them.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
All right, guys. For Amazon merch, for the Feed Me More merch, type in Feed Me More or look at any of my plugs on social media. We have direct links to all the Feed Me More Nutrition, Ryback, and all that merch on Amazon. My official P.O. Box is P.O. Box 752740, Las Vegas, Nevada 89136. We just ask that you send postage and a return envelope so that I can get that stuff back to you guys. Thank you, though, for always keeping that alive and going. I love hearing from you guys on the fan mail and everything. FeedMeMore.com, available on Amazon. FeedMeMore.com. Spartan Nutrition and Wise Chiropractic in South Las Vegas. Ion Nutrition in Streamwood, Illinois, just outside Chicago. And ABC Fitness in Albany, New York. Wake Up, It's Feeding Time, my motivational book, is available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and Audible form. We got the Feed Me More Nutrition workout shorts and pants, along with the tank tops, available on FeedMeMore.com. We have the Feed Me More Nutrition beanies are going to be in stock in the next 2 weeks as well, and those will be available on Amazon. Check out the Feed Me More goal boards. They are a great tool to help you set goals and kind of create a vision, and just teaches you to write things down and hang it up on your wall and remind you every day of why you're getting up and, get hungry, stay hungry, and always strive for more. Fuel Meals, my personal meal prep service. Save 10% with discount code THEBIGGUY. That is fuelmeals.com. The official Feed Me More Nutrition Facebook is at Feed Me More Nutrition, and follow us on Twitter at CWTBG. And then, as always, Nate at Takedown Piracy. If you guys have a podcast or content out there that is being stolen and put on YouTube and other people are profiting off of your name or your brand, Nate at Takedown Piracy can help you tremendously. And that is it for the big guy. We'll be right back, guys, after these messages.
I am the ultimate Ryback, and I'm here to tell you about Feed Me More Nutrition. It is the ultimate premium in sports nutrition. Wake up, unlimited energy. I take it non-stop, and I have all the unlimited energy from the gods above. My blood, my skin, the energy is pouring through my system. The big guy, all natural testosterone booster will be giving you erections to the heavens. And if you need protein builds muscles upon muscles. My, I'm so hungry. Premium grass-fed prebiotic enhanced whey protein isolate is what you need. Fat, burn body fat with Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner, the most powerful fat burner on the market today. Feed me more nutrition. Save 10% with Podcast 10. Available on feedmemore.com and Amazon.
All right, we're back after a nice little break. Refilled the old drinks, which you refilled. I was surprised about.
Listen, I've had a rough week. I'm working this regular 8 to 5 job, and
This no sex thing is really gonna fucking.
That's been fucking me up.
You're replacing it with drinking. I feel like. Have you been drinking every week? Every day of the week?
No, not every day of the week.
Did you drink at the Knights game?
Yes.
Of course you did.
Of course.
Did you drink the night
and
after
I
that?
ate a hot dog, a big one.
Do they have the footlongs there or just?
No, they have what they call brisket dog. So it has burnt brisket ends, hot dog,
brisket, like beef
kosher-
brisket?
Yes,
Oh.
on top of with a little bit of the caramelized onions, green onions,
Oh my!
barbecue sauce, and then some
Don't
cheddar
stop.
cheese.
Whoa!
It
What kind
is-
of bun?
Like it's almost like a sweet roll bun.
And it just goes together really
just
well.
goes together.
Whoever created that had all the senses.
It's
Fuck
called, if you're there, it's called Roll and Smoke. Ask for the Roll and Smoke.
you. What do they charge for a rolling smoke?
It's only like $10. And then they got waffle
It's about
fries.
the same price at the marijuana store
Oh,
for
Jesus, their rolling
for their
up.
rolling smoke.
Different.
No, I don't know. I don't do that. I just do a gummy occasionally for bed. And that's very rare. Like, it's just an occasion.
Better than Ambien and all those prescription things, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I don't. But even those, like, I was like, because I bought a couple bags before, and I've just had them forever. But I can't do that. Somebody told me, because there's different strands. I was told sativa is the one that for like not getting paranoid and anxiety.
Sativa's a upper though.
That's what I didn't realize. But you see, after taking it for about 30 minutes, I get super tired.
Really?
But I get the paranoia on it
Yeah.
But they said indica is the calming, relaxing one.
Yes.
So I was like, ooh, I need to try the indica.
Indica
because
is the one. That's what Jada
that-
always says.
Who?
Jada Stevens.
And that doesn't give you anxiety or paranoia?
Jada's on indica, medicated probably at least 6 times a day through different sources between edible and smoking.
Really?
But she prefers to just do the edibles now. She has like Weedos, the Flamin' Hot Cheeto ones.
Oh my God, they have.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. That's so dangerous putting stuff in like marijuana stuff, like, because you could just like
They have ice cream infused weed. They have
talk about overdosing.
Oh, listen, Jada's my best friend, so I saw like the best thing she ever did to me. And it was because she knows how I am, and she's like, I know you don't, you're pure, clean, whatever. I love gummy, like gummies, anything.
I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
I love lamp. I love gummy.
Sorry, that's my response when anyone ever says I love something without
Yes.
the before it.
So, you know the like rainbow gummy strips that look like fruit roll-ups,
Yes.
and they're sour.
Yes.
Those are my faves. I see this bag and we're in our hotel room, and I went to grab it. I was like, oh my God, gummies. I can't wait. And remember, it's completely sealed,
Yeah.
but like in a wrapper, like you went and got it from like one of the like store things. I was like, can I have some? And she went, oh, you want some of the gummies? I was like, yeah, these rainbow stripe ones. Is it cool? She goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. And I go in the bag, and she goes, I can't do it. Stop. It's weed. And the minute I open the bag, you can just smell that fucking smell. And I'm
yeah.
like, what? And she's like, only you say that about my stuff.
You would be messed up if you did that, right? 'Cause
Well,
you
yeah.
don't do that.
Well, I don't do anything. I've never. So it'd be weird.
I'm gonna have to try to go. Maybe I have to swing by. Do they? They must do. They have to have indica gummies then. I would imagine.
Yeah. Just go to Reef.
There's one just right down the road. Thrive is even closer to me. But I think there's another one. Jenny's dispensary, I think, is even closer than that. which is west of me.
Why don't you go on? I know there's forums where it like grades the weed at all these different places.
I didn't know. I just heard. I always thought sativa was the one that was better for that, but apparently it was. I was told it was indica for that, which I think I would do better with if I try it. Like I'm not like I've never done cocaine or anything. I've never I don't.
You said weed was the only thing
that
you
was
ever fucked with.
Try that, but like I would never like smoking. Ugh, fuck that. Like it's bad
for your lungs.
Yeah, like being an endurance and like for shit like that. But all right, enough of that stuff. We'll get into that. Well, maybe next week we'll talk if I can get my hands on that.
I'll call Jada and find out which one's the best one in Vegas.
Yeah, 'cause I don't like the paranoia. Like I feel like because I'm so calm and in control, and that stuff makes your mind like, yeah, it's just like what's going on. Anyway, so tips of the week, guys. Tips of the week, yay! Moving on, the show must go on. My match this week is Ricky Steamboat versus Dustin Rhodes from WCW Saturday Night, January 16th, 1993. Check that out.
Can we only call him Goldust from this point forward?
This was when he was Dustin Rhodes, though. But
I liked him Goldust.
He's still Goldust. He's still going. He's the Benjamin Button of WWE. He is.
Only gets younger and looking better.
He's in his best shape and like,
yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's I like him a lot. Book of the week this week: The 8 Characters of Comedy, a guide to sitcom acting and writing by Scott Sedita, and that was from the guy, my friend Nick, who's helping out with a little bit of the acting stuff, and just every once in a while I'll self-audition for something, and just to see if it fits into the schedule. Usually doesn't, but it never hurts. And I finally gotten around to that one, and hopefully finish that book this week or the next 7 to 10 days, I'd say, because I do an Audible book too when I have multiple books at the same time here, even though I don't like always doing that. But I've been trying to read more to focus a little better because I'd gotten in the habit of doing mostly audio books. Quote of the week: "Life is too short to be living somebody else's dream," by Hugh Hefner.
Love that one.
And I saw that, and it's very self-explanatory, and that's why I said create my own lane. You don't have to go down a lane somebody's done before if you don't want to. Nutrition tip of the week: a great combination for joint and tendons is glucosamine and chondroitin, supercisis, and cetyl myristoyate, and that's cetyl myristoyate, otherwise known as CM8. It's in a thing called Flexin, which I talked about in my book, Wake Up, It's Feeding Time. But this is great for your joints and tendons. We're eventually going to be doing the joint formula for Feed Me More Nutrition.
That would be awesome.
And it's going to, all these companies just do where they just do target on one thing. This is going to be a total joint and tendon formula for everything. And we're going to have a couple other things in there as well. But these are the three mainstays that I consistently take that have helped tremendously. So as Sophie is sitting on your lap like a little baby.
She wants me.
Isn't she? The Frenchies are the cutest dogs. They really.
Little guy's like, what the?
Yeah,
fuck?
wait, I'm cute too. It's she's a baby. She needs a lot of love and attention though. Workout fitness tip of the week: a great exercise for your upper back is in rear delts and also the back of your traps. Is a high pulley row where you take the rope attachment on the high pulley and you just get it and you pull back just like this, and it works your rear delts, but it gets those muscles in the back of your upper back and your traps, which I think are very important not to neglect that. And your rear delts are something that you should not neglect. You don't got to use a lot of weight, but 3 to 4 sets, usually 10 to 12 reps. You can go higher if you prefer. But it's a high pulley row with the rope attachment. And it's literally just hook it on the highest attachment, and you just grab the rope like you're doing tricep pushdowns, but you grab it and you just do a row with it and focus on squeezing those upper back muscles in your rear delts. It's a great little finisher for a back exercise. So check that out. And that is it for my tips of the week this week. You're busy taking pictures over there, Phoenix.
I know, with the puppies. I had to. Listen, it's the first time she's ever been like, I'm trying to jump in your lap and I don't want to fall.
I know. Yeah. Oh, Sophie.
She's like, oh, Daddy, I'm not being a traitor, but I love her.
They're the best dogs, and everyone says that, but they're my best dogs.
Yeah, they're so cute. Okay, so.
We got reviews. Now time for some reviews, but after reviews, we're going to go to questions. But before questions, I brought down the Warrior massage gun. And
Massage time. I'm definitely going to put Sophie
we're going to
on
put it on you live during the show and we're going to hear your reaction to it live. I love this thing so much. So Sophie gets scared from the gun a little bit because it's very loud. But all right,
He's a little jealous of playing
Aw,
with your
Sophie.
baby.
I wish everyone could see this right now. It's pretty good.
She loves me.
Oh, they're the best cuddling dogs. They sleep with me all night. I can't even move. She's a hard sleeper too. She'll pass out right between my legs. Doesn't move all night.
Really?
I can't get the blanket. I don't have the heart to move her to wake her up or move her. She's just she loves sleeping when she sleeps. So
I love sleeping when I sleep too.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
something in
I think
common.
we all do, but she doesn't like to wake up. You can see her. She Sophie, wake up. Nope, just lays there asleep.
So not today, Daddy. Not today. Okay, so you're gonna turn it on. So I have to put her down, huh?
No,
you
we'll
wanna
do reviews first,
Okay.
and then we'll go ahead and do the Warrior massage gun. Let's let little Sophie
I'm
hang
just
out.
excited about this massage.
Reviews of the week.
Okay, so first one is Love It by Darren731. Been listening since day one. Love the show with Phoenix Marie. Her surprising Ryback with her sex talk out of nowhere is hilarious. Good information, great show. Love the fitness and health tips. Started a keto diet since hearing Ryback talk about it and haven't felt this great in years. Ryback seems to be a truly good guy and he's really inspiring with everything he does.
Thank you very much. That's like it when the health tips and everything. That's always something. It's an entertainment bullshit podcast. We have a lot of fun, but it's try to provide some valuable insight to things that have helped me, and I'm glad that it's helping them. Thank you.
I used to love this podcast, Updated by ND Darkstar. I was going through my reviews, and I felt like my first review, while wasn't nasty, but may have been a bit harsh. I gave it another shot. I listened to a couple of the new episodes, again, figuring things might get better. I can't say it's a terrible podcast as much as I can say it's just not for me. Though this podcast, I became a fan of Ryback, and that will never change. I once had an interaction with the big guy, and I have to say, he is awesome with his fans. His supplements are also legit, and I have no knock on Phoenix either. She seems like a good, caring person. I'll probably still listen from time to time, but just not really feeling the new dynamic. Best of luck, guys.
But he went from 1 star to 4 stars, huh?
Yes.
So it's
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah,
Because
it's,
I originally remember he's like porn star.
it's a lesson not to maybe just not always react irrationally right off the bat and give things a chance. And 2 more months, maybe we'll be at 5 stars from him. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Wake Up Unlimited Fun. Hi, everyone. Fucking Mark here again. I wrote a few weeks ago in response to the real effing Marks who were hating on the show's new format. I felt compelled to defend my favorite podcast, but I do not feel like I need to do that anymore because the show has gotten really good and it appears most folks now agree with me. In fact, the show is even better than before, and again, I still love taking my supplements.
Thank you very much. I'm glad everyone is this. I knew people would warm up to you once they
Got past the fact of what I
there's
do.
no, not even that. Just the fact that there's a different person sitting across from me.
Thank you.
And you have, I think too, this is your first time in the podcasting world.
It is.
And it takes time to get comfortable and to develop a banter relationship, and where now you're not afraid to just,
Talk shit.
Yeah.
Mainly.
You got over that within, I think, 2 weeks, really quick, as you're taking a selfie with Sophie.
I do. I love her.
I get people that like, where's Sophie and Little Guy at my meet and greets? And I'm like, I can't take them everywhere with me.
We can make them service dogs.
Yeah,
Get you. I will.
I wouldn't want them to travel on airplanes and all that. Like I couldn't. That would stress me the fuck out. And she would be terrified of all that. But who was our first? The first review.
The first review is from Darren7031.
You are our winner this week. Please send me an email at thebigguy@feedmemore.com with a screenshot of your review, your address, shipping address, please, and your supplement of choice, and we'll get free Feed Me More Nutrition supplement, shaker bottle, and workout towel, and wristband out to you ASAP. Thank you guys very much for your reviews. They are greatly appreciated. All right. So before we go into questions, Phoenix, you sit there. You can put Sophie down. We're going to keep this going. I'm going to get this Warrior massage gun, which I highly recommend everyone to check out.
Princess has to put
It's
you down.
extremely loud, so you're going to hear like a power tool type sound.
It is not a fucking machine.
And are we putting this on your back?
I think the back.
Yeah.
Back shoulder. Shoulder
Back,
probably.
yeah. And we can't put it on high speed. I'll put it on high speed so they could hear it.
Oh, Jesus.
But we can say, it's very aggressive. I could use it on high on some areas, but you can't use a lot of pressure. This thing is incredible. So we're going to get Phoenix's live reaction on this.
Oh, jeez. All right. Princess is down. She's not as small as I thought she was. Look at her. She's like, wait.
No, she's a very big dog. This is the machine. This is I'm gonna adjust it here for you, Phoenix. You might have to move back just a little so that we have. So this is a little lower. This is very low, actually.
Ooh. Oh, that feels good right there.
Have you felt anything like that before?
No, I haven't actually. Oh, right there. Ow, ow, ow.
A little more power. A little more power.
Oh my God.
A little more power.
Oh my God, I'm gonna come. Oh my fuck.
We're gonna go all the way. We're going all the way.
Oh my God.
I'm done. I'm done.
Wow. Holy shit. I'm sweating. I am red.
Sorry, I wanted to go a little longer. I couldn't. So, couldn't help it. No, it's amazing, right?
Holy cow, that is amazing.
I wake up and put it on my shoulder and my back. I literally put my hand on the wall,
Yeah.
and I can use my left hand has better range than my right, and I can get my whole low and mid back, and then I get like all the front of my shoulder. But my front of my shoulder is actually really sore today because I did it so much yesterday.
Right.
It breaks up so much scar tissue. It is.
So it's like a fascia blaster, basically.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to roll it.
Can you imagine just lying on a massage table though, and like your hamstrings and glutes and your hips and your butt, and like that's the most powerful gun on the market.
That's wow.
It's loud as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but like
what?
it feels so good. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no, that's amazing. It's very intimidating sound wise, but that was awesome. I want it.
And that was just
Give it to me.
I wasn't trying to impress you or anything on the. I was just
He was
just a
trying to,
sample.
show size matters. The harder you go, the happier the phoenix is. All these things are true, sir.
No, that was. I love that thing. It's my new best friend. I'm gonna, if I had that
that's my
during
new best
WWE,
friend.
that would be on the road with me every day. So,
I want him. He's mine.
all right. Moving on. Questions before we get to we're going to be debuting after questions. Ask Dr. Phoenix, which you're not a doctor, but you stay in Holiday Inns. That's the gimmick.
I love how my mother's trying to FaceTime me right now while I'm doing this podcast.
Oh, no.
I dead serious. Look, she keeps like blowing up my phone. I'm like, I hope nothing's
wow.
wrong. I'll just text her.
Yeah, make sure everything's all right on that this week. We don't want to, we need Mrs. Marie to know
Yes.
everything's all right.
Okay.
Questions of the week.
We got
some
a
good ones.
lot
this
of
week?
questions.
Really? We're getting more and
Yes.
more on those, I feel like.
I think they love us.
They
Just a little
do.
bit.
I feel
Mainly
like
they
you
love
added
you.
to more questions. You definitely. I got your name right this week on social media, which by the way doesn't pull up on my thing. I had to like just put it in, and they did all that P Marizzo 101 and all 3 and.
Listen, it's disgusting how many fake accounts you have. A bazillion too.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get them all. I got a lot of them kicked off of Facebook once, and then one of the fake ones got me kicked off of Facebook.
Right? Isn't that hilarious?
And I took fucking 5 days to get it back on. I'm just like, wouldn't you guys send like you could look and see
just some common sense
yeah,
assholes.
it's just what it is. So that's just fuck social media.
All right, we'll go with the important one first. Should I cycle off Blech. Okay, hold on.
Spit it out, Sally.
I like to swallow. Sorry. So,
Jesus.
should I cycle off Shell Shock, or is it safe to use without a break?
I think with any supplement, it's always good to take a break and not become dependent on it. But you can stay on it for an extended period of time. There's nothing harmful in it as far as the ingredient wise. and they're vegetarian capsules and everything. But I think it's always good. I would always say, like, for a fat burner like that, the 3 to 4 months, and then take 1 or 2 months off just to let your body have a break from it. And just sometimes you can
How
become.
long is the break?
1 to 2 months is fine. It doesn't. You don't really. You don't need to do that. Yeah, but there's plenty of. There's nothing in that that's going to shut down your thyroid or anything like of that nature.
Right.
You could just stay on it theoretically if you want. I think just supplement wise, it's always good to take breaks from things.
Okay.
Because it's, again, too, you become dependent on sometimes, and like you're like, well, I've been eating junk. That's so the number one thing most people do when they start taking a fat burner is they start fucking eating more junk. It happens, and that's why the majority of like these fitness people and bodybuilders do steroids too. And the people that don't compete, they take that shit because it allows them to drink more and eat more junk. And that's why it's such a.
I don't eat that much junk, but go ahead.
No, but it's a mindset thing. So you need to learn when you use these things and you do it and actually diet and use proper nutrition, they work fucking so well. But you've had results on it.
I have. Like, I'm
shit.
sweating as I'm sitting right now. I'm not even joking.
But it's powerful stuff, but it's always good to take a little break. And what that, even if it's just 2 weeks, just you do it 3 months, take 2 weeks off.
That's what seemed more logical to me.
And
I don't like to.
And it's just, and I will always stress everyone should have coconut oil in their diet because it is great for your thyroid and all that. But there's nothing in shell shock that is detrimental to your thyroid.
Mm-hmm.
That was my whole reasoning because I took fat burners for years when I was younger and shut down my thyroid.
Whoa.
A lot of them, I took them for 12 years. And when I stopped them, my thyroid was fucking almost bottomed out. And they wanted to put me on a thyroid medication. And I go, no, I've been on fat burners. And I'd found out coconut oil can restore your thyroid, and it did. It returned it back to high normal. So I think a tablespoon or two of coconut oil every day is just good for, in general, whether you take the fat burner or not. But it's, and again, check with your doctor, and I'm sure they're going to have no problems with any of the ingredients. We use only premium natural ingredients. And again, saying something's natural doesn't always mean it's great for you or anything like that. But it's not. These things, there's so many harmful artificial ingredients and things that people are putting in these supplements that fuck up your thyroid. This isn't what this is about. My whole thing on working out and wanting to look good, being healthy should be our number one priority. And that was my main goal with all these supplements. So, I will say the pre-workout, it was actually too, the pre-workout has FD and C40 in it, the food coloring. And that was not I wanted the beetroot powder, which the new manufacturer is using because everything else is all natural.
I love beetroot.
Yeah, but the coloring is exactly the same with it. But the old manufacturer put FD and C40 because one of the guys there was a dipshit and tried to save money, which is why I'm not with them anymore. And it was, once they were made, it was made, and it was just something that it was a mistake on their end, but I have to deal with it and learn from my mistakes. And once this original inventory, we're almost out of it and going to a new run through the new manufacturer, all those, that will be gone. So that's the only thing that bothers me from the original production on the Wake Up Unlimited Energy. But everything else, most people don't have a problem with food dye. It's not like aspartame or sucralose, but I just want everything to be all natural. So
I love it.
I'm always honest about that stuff. And I know that some people do have complaints over that.
So he's got a question. Have you thought about making a workout tank that says ISO Hungry Protein or Wake Up Unlimited Energy on it?
With a tank top?
Yeah.
No, that's not really, I'm not in the clothing business on that. Like,
but what about at least posting, that's pretty good.
I have my
ISO
Feed Me More
Hungry.
Nutrition. I would rather have the Feed Me More Nutrition logo on it, which I do have on feedmemore.com. And eventually we're going to have more and more clothes. The clothing is just advertising for the supplement company.
Right.
That's all it is. But on that stuff, putting individual supplements onto the clothing is it's a little much. Like, not just like I'd rather have the Feed Me More Nutrition logo on that. So in all the clothing, we do have men's clothing on feedmemore.com, but it's just more of an accessory to push the line. The clothing market is overcrowded. I'm not trying to set trends in the clothing industry. I'm horrible with fashion. By the way, I wear athletic clothes all the time.
Yes, he does. He's always in sweatpants.
I not sweatpants, athletic pants, asshole. But I wear my Feed Me More Nutrition pants everywhere. I got fucking 7 pairs for every day of the week, and I just like
Make money, represent.
But I have very nice custom suits. I could dress up really nicely when I need to, but I like being comfortable in my clothing and wearing baggy clothes. And
I get it. You're a big guy. I don't like anything restricting me. Even whenever I'm tone or I'm fluffy, it's like,
Yeah.
no. So this one is, since you like stem cells so much and you're less in pain, how expensive is it?
so the actual, I found out through the doctor, if insurance did not cover these treatments, each treatment would be close to $9,000, which I had to pay my deductible on my insurance, which was $5,000 initially, and they've been great with this ever since, and they have covered everything, and I'm very thankful for it. It's because that stuff, I've had, I believe, 6 stem cell procedures, and I had my shoulder scoped after the first one. So I've had 7 procedures since I've left. The stem cells aren't surgery, so it's not like I've not been cut open 7 times. It's just injections, and I'm beyond thankful that we have this stuff now, because it was something I didn't leave because of this, but it was just something that it was a blessing that I was able to have this addressed after. So yeah, but it's expensive. It's not cheap.
No. I thought this was cute. Ryback, do you see Phoenix Marie as your manager on the independent circuit? Cody has a sexy manager. Rostov has Lana. Ryback can have your co-host as your manager during the independent matches. She knows wrestling, has a following, and is really hot.
Wait, but like as far as like actually being there,
Yeah, and being like your bodyguard bitch.
That's pretty funny, actually. We've talked about this. Me and Cody talked about this before when we were both on a UK tour over in England last year, and with you and as the manager in the ring, and every time you go to talk on the microphone, you have it reversed backwards, like because it looks like the balls on it, and I have to always turn the mic around for you before you speak.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Just kind of have our little shtick, and then let you just kind of I'd help you with all that, and we'd get it.
Talking.
And I'd get you airbrushed on the singlet, and it would be like it'd be good. We'd get you into the wrestling world, but the problem is, we would make a killing on the independents, but we would not be able to go past that. But we wouldn't need to either with everything. It would just be fun. Like
let's give it a year.
So here's the deal with that, because everything is the Ryback run has done great, and we're still it's going bookings all the way into the whole first half of next year.
Awesome.
But I always believe it eventually comes a point where you gotta maybe change it up a little here and there, and I haven't had to, and we've been good. But if you want to book Rybacks, right? That's our name.
I'm fucking you up.
Ryback and Phoenix Marie, book the big guy at yahoo.com, and we could start doing appearances together.
Yeah, I'm in.
And where we will bring you in with me and use you as my manager.
Yeah.
And it'll be a whole different deal. Big Daddy Ryback.
Big Daddy Ryback.
Yeah.
And Phoenix
With the
Marie.
bleached hair. I'll grow my hair out and bleach it.
I like you bald. That's how you stay.
No, I do too. I don't want it. We were talking about that the other day, me and the roommate. I was like, she knows somebody that does the hair restoration, and she just gets home. And that it's an easy fix because I got the power alleys. And that if you get
if you even fucking think about it, I'll slap you.
Wait.
I knew you were going to say it. Shut up.
Your buddy in Chicago got the hair restoration. Looks. You threw a weight at me. A foam rate.
I'm not buff. I threw him across the damn table too.
But he grew all his hair out.
Okay, can we?
Do you not like him with long hair? Or no.
No, I don't.
You liked him better bald.
Yes. I love
Why?
bald, man. Bald is beautiful.
But I think I looked good with hair, not bleached necessarily. That was just a short.
I
run.
only got to see that version, and that version scared me.
Did I look like Barney Rubble?
Yeah.
I did, right?
Let me see your feet. You didn't show me your calves. Damn it.
No, we were far past that.
Yeah, we're far.
You
were vibrating me. That came out way wrong. Okay. So.
Everything, Phoenix. I feel like everything you says. What is going on? Everything you says.
No more alcohol for this man.
Yeah, no. Everything you say comes out wrong, including what I say now.
I like this one. What is your favorite match? Is it more fun to wrestle as an independent or WWE wrestler?
WWE was far better as far as performing in front of more people. Independents are a lot of fun, though. I'll never lie about that stuff. The independents are great on different ones, but it's never nothing is WWE as far as that is the largest production. And
Right.
to sit there and say, well, no, the independents you can have more fun on the independents though, because you're not restricted as much and you can do whatever you want. So it's more rewarding in that regard. But it's always more fun. And I've done independents where we've had 3,000 or 4,000 people at some of the shows where it is just jam packed. Those are fucking incredible. Because it's the amount of people, which WWE, you typically have more people at WWE shows, but you also have more restrictions. So, but you can still do character stuff and whatnot. But even that, like, you got to be careful on how much fun you have because the agents have to report everything, and they have to, if they don't do their job, and then something, and you rip up a kid's sign. And a kid cries, and you're a bad guy, and that's what bad guys do. And they don't report that, and then it comes back. Well, Ryback tore up this guy's sign, and the kid cried, and they had to bring him backstage, and it's not in the report though. And then then they might get in trouble, which they're not going to risk. So, but there's shit like that you got to deal with on a daily basis and stuff. So on independence, nope, you can do whatever you want.
You're still a bad guy.
No, I'm a good guy, but as a bad guy, your job is. So we live in a pussified society today.
I agree.
Your job as a bad guy is to get people to fucking hate you, and then people get mad that they hate you because they can't deal with their goddamn fucking emotions because they're pussies. We live in a fucked up world, Phoenix.
I know.
That's why bad guys suck in WWE now, because you can't do anything to fucking make people hate you.
Oh my God, you're PC sensitive or not?
Yeah, I was in Chicago and mocked CM Punk. It was simply to get fucking heat. So when the fucking babyface beat me, the people fucking cared because we didn't have any build-up to our last match because my contract shit was going on and they didn't put us on TV, but they wanted to do one more fucking match. And so I went out of my way to fucking get heat. And everybody was, oh, you're fucking making fun of CM Punk. No shit. It worked.
Yeah.
Like, it's so simple, but people can't. God damn it, we hate it. They can't deal with their own emotions because they're pussies. But moving on.
Yes, moving on. So, I
I
like
get
this
angry
one.
over this shit.
Phoenix, you're beautiful. Do you exercise daily? Your hair is perfect. Do you use a lot of conditioner and treatments? When will you be in Toronto signing? And where can we stream your movies?
This sounds like a psycho, by the way. No offense. That's a
I
lot
won't
of.
say who it is then. But
Oh wait, was that Michael White? Sorry, Michael, you're a great fan. I should have known better. A lot of questions in one.
he has, yeah.
No, I've met him in person. He's awesome. So I take that back.
Michael's gonna be like,
But it is
"What
a lot
the
of questions.
fuck?"
That was
Don't
very
worry,
obsessive. I'm not
I
gonna
love
lie.
you. Don't worry, he's fine. I do exercise pretty much daily. I lift a lot of weights now. I didn't do weights before. It was mainly cardio, and that's why I got like these muscles coming out. I don't know where the fuck they came from.
Did you just call those muscles?
Muscles.
Is that what you call them?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
You have lots of muscles.
Thank
you have
you.
muscles on muscles.
I've heard that before.
Oh, jeez. Yes, Big Daddy. Anyway, so
Thank you.
my hair, I have extensions, but I use hair treatments and conditioners. I use Shea moisturizer. I love it. It's got castor oil in it, so it helps your hair stay healthy.
You do have very nice hair.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we should both go to Toronto and do a signing.
That'd be great. If you want to book Ryback and Phoenix Marie, book the big guy at yahoo.com.
Yes.
Any more questions?
Nope, that's it.
All right, I think it's time now, Phoenix, for Ask Dr. Phoenix. My graphics guy he's gonna have the image tomorrow.
Instead, you posted a horrible image of me, but we won't talk
But
about
you were a
that.
doctor, and that was
It was my first doctor's adventures I ever did for browsers. That had to be my 9th scene.
but I
ever.
needed a picture of you as a doctor. And
There were a
that,
bazillion other pictures of me as a doctor.
well, I wanted that one. I thought it looked good with the background and all the different anatomy pictures and everything. I thought it was very fitting.
Like, let's make fun of Melissa Day. I love it.
I'm getting the graphics. My graphics guy did not like the work he did. He didn't understand. He lives in France, and he did not understand as my dad texts me, how come you didn't tell me your mother's cooking dinner tomorrow?
I love the fact that your dad's texting my mother's trying to
Yeah.
FaceTime me.
He's been trying to get a hold of me all day. And every time I was like looking at the property, had to go run in tan, come back and do the podcast. And easy fucking Roger Dodger. I'll get back to you when I'm fucking ready.
I'm like, I love you, Dad. Just say it right
Yeah.
now. I love you, Dad. Say it.
Oh,
You're not going to say it, huh?
the what? I love you, Dad. I could say
Thank
it.
you.
I'm a goddamn fucking man, Phoenix. I
Right?
can say whatever.
You better man up.
What do you... All right. Do you have questions for this Ask Dr. Phoenix? Because I got We got a lot of comments on Instagram when I posted this.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with this.
Go with what you have. You typed out your
I typed out
your
these
best
ones.
questions.
I went into my Twitter first and I said, okay, if you guys want to go ahead, you can either email me because a lot of people want to keep it. They have a lot of kinks they want to talk about. And I said, okay, email. I have over 370 emails as of right now. And you told them to DM me. Are you crazy? Do you know I have 500,000 fucking DMs I will never open? I'm sorry. I do not
How
open
many of
DMs.
those have phone numbers in them, do you think?
Well, you know how, like, if you go to the DMs, like, so I only have it where I can see, like, mine and yours because we're friends on there.
Yeah.
Yours come up, all my friends come
And
up.
then it says, like, yeah, I get
And
that
then it
too.
says that
like,
99 plus whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I clicked on it. It is, like, between the dick pics, I love you, how much for a night, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't escort, and I don't want to see your penis, bitch.
Gee.
So we won't be doing that. So email phoenixmurray@yahoo.com if you guys want to do questions. I think we should do like 5 a week if you're. What do you think?
Go ahead. You do the list, and I'm going to ask a couple after that, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
You just a couple random ones to catch you off guard because you typed out your answer, so I'd like to
So you don't think I know what I'm talking about?
throw you a curveball.
All right,
No,
let's
if
see
you're a real doctor, you don't
I
just
would.
fucking
I know
freeball it.
everything. How do I convince my girlfriend into hard anal sex?
Jesus, they're starting off hot.
Yeah, of course. So, turn her on. The more the foreplay and teasing, the more willing she is going to be just overcome in the moment. Fuck her more. You can fuck a girl harder when you turn her on. Like, a lot of guys will just be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She said yes to anal. And then they start pounding away. Bitch, you're going to tear something, and then she's never going to want to do it again. A lot of lube. I use pure lube. It's the best lube. It's silicone based. It is hypoallergenic. I have the worst allergic to, like, anything foreign. I can't use, like,
It's good you care about your health.
big time. Oh,
Yeah.
you know me. Fuck yeah. Everything on me is perfect as far as hygiene and all that fun stuff. So just make sure a lot of lube and tequila. Tequila always works.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
for
it is a
women?
thing. It definitely is a thing.
Does it
Tequila and anal.
numb you to the pain?
No, it's just it allows you to be more willing to be kinkier, I think.
Isn't it weird how different alcohols have different effects on? But so it's just specifically tequila?
Okay, I'm also quoting from experience. I am more like anal sex time. Fuck yeah, one shot, 1942. Let's play.
Interesting. That's
I don't need tequila to do it, obviously.
yeah.
I don't need
You've done it without it, I'm sure, plenty of times.
I think there's only like 2,373 scenes that show that, but I don't know. You know,
Jesus,
I fucking ass a lot. Okay,
it's
so
crazy.
hope that answers your question. Foreplay is a big thing, and make sure you start slow. Use a lot of lube, and then by the time you get going, just take advantage of it. Just make sure she's like.
The
really
one thing
into
I've gathered from this is just tequila.
That's all he's like, I got this ball in 1942. Phoenix, come here.
Tequila. Cool. Moving on. Next
Moving
question.
on. What's the best way to tell your girlfriend she's awful at sucking dick without hurting her feelings?
Oh boy, this is really.
No.
I'm glad. No, I'm glad we've
introduced
introduced this segment into the show. It's. I feel like you have attracted a new following that are. This is what they want to. This is what they want to hear.
Real life things.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, a lot of women think they can suck a dick really well, and they can't. But maybe they sucked really good dick for the person they were fucking at the time, and that's how he liked his dick
Making
to be
love.
sucked. So a lot of people want it. I want you to lick and worship my dick. I want to be on my back. I want you to go up and down. I want you to be around the tip. I want you to stroke it. I want you to grab my balls. I want you to put pressure on my taint. So if you don't use communication, and obviously if you're starting this relationship, I don't know how far you're into it, or even if you're married, if you didn't discuss like what you like, that's the problem. So I offer 2 things. 1, go with the day and say, let's just play. I'm going to go down on you, and I want you to tell me what you want me to do. And I will listen to every instruction you give me. Then role play it back and say, okay, and then I want you to do that to me.
Okay.
So
So basically, what you're saying, communication.
Communication.
Like,
Or watch a porn
yeah.
together where you see the dick's being sucked the way you want it, and play the game I love, which is let's do what they do. And then if you're really smart, you show the blowjob you want and the anal sex that you're asking for. And if you have a friend on call, you have the DP scene where the guy walks in halfway through.
Oh wow, you.
Just saying.
This is your segment. I'm letting you do your thing. Okay. Communication, tequila, and communication are the 2 things I've gathered so far.
Oh Jesus.
I'm learning a lot as we go here. Keep going. This is.
Do you believe that it is normal to have a sexual relation with just one person the rest of your life? Should married couples explore other people as long as their partner is okay with it? This is tricky. My personal beliefs are as follows. Go into every relationship with honesty and communication. Knowing that humans are not technically supposed to be with only one person, we just build these morals based on a God ideal. I will never tell anyone how to live their life or what to believe. With that, if you go into a relationship stating, I really love you, and you both want other partners, it's based on the foundation that you've laid. Do not expect her, normally it's a female, in my case it's males, to just out of the blue say, hey, let's fuck others. It won't work. If you guys kind of talk about it, and then maybe while you guys are having sex, discuss fucking other people, that's normally how you can go into that if you've been married and then it's something you want to start trying. I'm going to be honest. You better let her do hers first if you want to do that. That way it's like, okay, listen, you went and fucked. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you didn't have a good time. It's not my fault. Now it's my turn. And if you do, I don't know. There's a lot of swinging couples out there that want to have that swinger relationship, and they would be more than willing to invite you out, and then you guys try it that way.
Yeah. Again, communication and tequila. I think
tequila.
It applies. I feel that applies to every so far is what I've gathered.
And I don't believe in monogamy. So
communication and tequila still. Okay. I think it's just because you can have your beliefs and everyone has their beliefs, but communication and tequila.
So I wrote all these directly off Twitter. Manscaping, a must for women. Keep the top or like a sissy all gone. I love how you said like a sissy all gone. I get a lot of foreign gentlemen on all my stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that he doesn't speak English first. I said, it depends on if you want your dick sucked and what kind of hair you have. If I'm flossing my teeth with your pubes, it's not a go. No. And this goes with girls too. Like, if you have a bush and you know it's around your clitoris area and you want your pussy licked, same deal. Cut it back, bitch. Duh. If you don't have to be bald. If you are bald, though, it's more inviting for taint licking and sucking and trimming and a lot of rimming if you have well-maintained hair or none. Realize you need to shower before intercourse, especially if you have hair, because it can cause a smell. Not every pheromone mixes with the other person, so especially on your first go, make sure you wash really heavy. I love this one because I love them.
Communication, tequila, and fucking shower.
Yes.
Okay. 3 things I've got so far.
Okay.
Got it.
Cock rings. Why aren't they used more in straight porn? And this is the big thing. It's a great question. I personally find that they are way pleasurable for my partner and that it keeps the cock a lot harder. As for why they're not used in regular porn, vanilla porn and the directors fear sharing something that is seen as a fetish. That being said, I have been with multiple partners and they all like the cock ring. And I think it also has to go with some people think it's too close to the taint area. It may be considered as bisexual at that point. You'd be surprised what directors feel someone might be thinking. So they're like, oh, no, we can't do it. No, it's not good. Fuck
Is that
you.
your fucking director's voice?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it sounded very Weinstein.
Suck my dick, bitch. Oh, boy. All right. 2 more. Do you really enjoy anal or are you just acting? That's the stupidest fucking question to me in 10 years by now. No, I hate anal. Come on, fuck off. Next.
I like how angry you get over that one.
No, like, it's the stupidest thing. Oh, do you like anal? No, bitch. My asshole actually gets wet like lubed whenever I get fucked in it. No, I obviously don't like anal.
So far, just to recap on these questions, I've gotten that this, I feel like, sums it up. Tequila, communication, showers, and cock rings.
Okay. One more.
One more.
This is going to set the mood, too. My great friend, Paul Bong, that is his legit name, Paul Bong, asked me what type of music. What type of music for working out, relaxing, cooking, and crazy monkey sex. Okay. So workout, I mix it up. I actually tend to go more hip-hop, something with a nice beat, but I've heard a lot of people go with like a dance, techno, and some people like rock, so it's up to you. Relaxing, I like R&B, oldies, and I don't know, like Michael Bublé type if it's not like oldies.
Okay.
Cooking, I love oldies for cooking too. It's my besties. I feel like I'm a Susie Homemaker in there.
Okay.
Cooking the storm. Crazy monkey sex. So I had this ex and System of a Down. Wake up, come on,
Yeah. No, I love System of a Down.
Ready for this?
Sugar. I love the song Sugar.
Fucked.
Yeah, I think it's Sugar. Yeah.
I literally fucked at the pace of that and that whole song and that whole album. And all I remember was my abs killing me afterwards because I was more grinding back then because it was at home sex.
Okay.
And just like the sweat everywhere because it's a real workout if you do that song because you're fucking.
Yeah, System of a Down, very intense music.
So that's
If
definitely
you're matching
crazy
that,
in a
okay.
sense. Of course I'm matching that.
So what I've gathered, this is just my notes, folks, everyone listening. Tequila, communication, showers, cock rings, and System of a Down.
Yep.
That's what I got from all this. That's
Perfect.
That's my new date. Okay.
Ryback dating tips. Tequila. Now, my question is, have you ever... No, you won't answer it.
Yeah, professional Ryback. I have a worldwide following of a lot of kids, and I got to. I don't need headlines of my dating life.
Okay, boys, tell me if you like cock rings. Next.
I want one question from Instagram that I want to ask you.
Okay.
It says, yo, at Phoenix Marie, Q for the pod. What are some of your favorite libido boosting supplements, natural or even prescription?
I don't take any.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw that one stood out.
So
for men, I will say the big guy, all natural testosterone booster, is phenomenal for increasing your
and
sex
that just
drive.
came out, right?
That's with Vitamin More Nutrition. That came out in January, and the reviews on it have been great. And it is a libido enhancer as well as a testosterone booster. But I didn't know if that was directed more. I think I don't know if he was asking for him or for females. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll go with yours. I will say then, accidentally, one time, I tried Cialis.
Oh, really?
But it was made it's a multi-sex one.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God, dude. My clit felt like it was on fire and like engorged all night long. I got a headache though, and I guess guys told me I was stupid. I didn't do it right. I'm like, I don't fucking take this shit. I just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
But I fucked like a beast. It was amazing.
Wow.
So I like that.
All right. So tequila, communication, showers, cock ring, System of a Down, and the big guy, all natural testosterone booster. That is my notes.
I love it. Done.
All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take one more final break, and then we're going to come back with Phoenix's favorite segment, the wrestling news.
It's Shawn Michaels.
Where I feel like there's a lot of wrestling news tonight, but I don't know. Our man Ace went in depth with the wrestling news this week, and
holy shit! Why do I feel like there is more?
There is, but I think it's more notes on his end,
yeah.
and that will be next on Conversation with the Big Guy. Stay tuned. Zevia is my favorite soda. It's the only soda I'll drink. You've heard me discuss it here on my podcast before, but this truly is a product I stand behind. Look, we've come a long way since soda used to be, back when it was made with artificial colors, nasty artificial and unpronounceable ingredients, and tons of calories and sugar that will slowly over time kill you. Now, there's a clean, amazing option for soda lovers that is absolutely free of chemicals, made with all natural ingredients, Zevia. With Zevia, you won't feel awful or stress about any potential harmful side effects of artificial sweeteners or sugar. Zevia sweetens their products with the all-natural sweetener stevia leaf extract, which has 0 calories and no impact on blood sugar levels. Plus, it's natural. Zevia has 14 flavors of soda, 4 flavors of sparkling water, and 4 energy drinks. You have loads of safer and delicious options to choose from. Zevia is offering you guys a chance to try it for yourself for free. If you're a U.S. or Canadian resident, just go to Zevia.com/podcast and sign up. And that's it. They'll send you a coupon for a free 6-pack in the mail. Sorry, Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo! Head over to Zevia.com/podcast to sign up for your free 6-pack now. All right, we are back, and it's time for Phoenix to mess up the wrestling news.
What the fuck?
Sorry, what do we got this week? We have any good news?
Well, I'm a little distracted right now. My reading will be. Oh, see, I love it.
You're looking at Shawn Michaels.
I am. How am I supposed to read?
Come on, focus, Phoenix.
Look at those legs. I just want to pry them open. Wait, that's not how you're supposed to be.
Easy, Tiger.
Okay. So Ace from criticalblast.com is providing all the most amazing. Big changes going on in Marvel Comics with writers jumping ship and Axel Alonso stepping down as editor-in-chief. What?
Was that his plugs?
Yeah.
Wait, are you drunk, or was that actually how it was typed out?
Yeah, it was actually typed out like
okay.
that. we're going to have to talk some Marvel stuff. No, wait, what the fuck? So follow Ace on Twitter and on Facebook at STKITCHNM, New Mutant. And that new movie looks amazing. I noticed it last week, but I'm going to say it again. So, wrestling news. See how I take a deep breath? I'm ready.
In full baby voice.
Full baby voice.
Here we go.
I'm like, can I try not to? Nope. Survivor Series updates. I didn't get to watch most of the Survivor Series last weekend, but on the promotion versus promotion matches, Raw ended up winning 4 of the promotion matches, with SmackDown only winning 3. Do you think these matches told a strong enough story on their own, or should there have been some kind of stakes on the line? Winning brands gets the headline to WrestleMania or something like that. One story that came out of Survivor Series is that during the show, someone broke into Naomi's car and stole several irreplaceable items. Was it her dildo?
I was going to ask you, I wonder what those items were.
This is the 3rd time in the recent months a wrestler's car has been broken into and robbed. AJ Styles in the Ascension. WWE really needs to do something about ensuring security. Thankfully, it's only been...
Yeah, maybe pay for some fucking security outside the arena where the wrestlers are parked.
Good idea.
That's that simple fix.
Do they not?
It's you get what you pay for. If you have arena security working out there, they are not...
They're not patrolling
No,
shit.
they're making probably $10 an hour, $9 an hour, or whatever it is, if that.
You guys don't get a special parking place?
They park at the arena, like usually it depends. Some arenas you park in a garage where you're away from everything. Other ones you got to park like across the street where fans like they have access to, and they'll have security kind of out there where you walk into the arena. Every arena is different, but it's just there's honestly no need for that to be happening. The worst, by the way, which is MSG, is fucking bullshit. They make the wrestlers pay to park in their shitty parking garage.
Are you shitting me?
I swear to God. Where you got to pay like $60 or $65 to go fucking perform. And then in WWE doesn't cover it. And it's just the fact that MSG charges the wrestlers to come and like, you
Put
can't.
on a show. I'm here to support
You're here
your
to
company.
work and you're going to charge. Money's like money. It's just the whole, you're there performing and they're charging you to park, which we all have to drive. You all have to have rental cars on the week during the week. It's just, it's mind blowing. That's why I've never been, I have my feelings on New York and New York City. MSG, it's just that doesn't help. Like it's just everywhere they make you pay for parking. That's one thing that shouldn't exist. It's just bullshit. And it doesn't matter how much it is. It could be $2. It's just the point. You're going there to perform, and they're charging the wrestlers to like.
Yeah, no, it's
just stupid.
So what did you think of Survivor Series?
I watched a few of the matches. I didn't watch all of them. I actually really, really liked Brock and AJ. They were on different pages at different times, but I thought the story was solid. And
who won?
What's that?
Who won?
Brock Lesnar won, and he should have won. But it was a great match, I thought, between the two. And I don't know what it's just it was Brock. Brock made it in my AJ's awesome. But Brock sold for him very well and stuff, and that's up to him if he wants to do that or not. And he's always been when he turns it on, he's good.
He's a beast.
Yeah, legit. No, it was a fun match to watch, and like Brock threw him around like he should have up front, and they could tell any story they want. If that match would have been 3 minutes and Brock just destroyed him, it would have been very believable. They obviously had more time, and they allowed it to where AJ was. They didn't do any pinfalls, really. I think until way into the match, which makes sense given that like Brock was almost like toying with him for a while. Then it started firing on him a little bit, and it was a good story. I like the big versus smaller guy matchup, but AJ's a fairly big guy still. Yeah. He's not nearly as big as Brock or anything, but he's thick. He's not. Are
you guys same size? You and Brock?
Brock's probably
bigger,
half an inch taller. I'm leaner and more muscular, but Brock has just a fucking. We're two different physiques.
Yeah, he's very shoulder and like chap.
Weight wise, I was like when I was there, I was a little heavier, but our weight is distributed differently and stuff. So
is that your subtle way of saying Brock's bigger than you?
No, he's taller than me. He's probably half an inch taller, legit.
You guys are both beasts.
But I think if we were like standing out there in a wrestling, we're probably pretty identical.
Okay.
But just built a little differently
and
stuff. So
Okay, just a question. NXT War Games updates.
You could skip that one. Skip that one. I don't get.
No. Just for Phoenix. Shawn Michaels
Oh,
was at NXT this weekend as a guest referee. Sadly, he's missing his sexy shorts like he used to wear when he guest refereed.
I like that Ace noticed that he wasn't wearing his quote unquote sexy shorts.
But he did put the sexy short photo in there for me.
Yeah. Your voice went extra babyish on that one, by the way.
And I'll be keeping this page of the wrestling news.
Of course.
Thank you. So NXT, you said don't worry about the rest of it because I don't care anymore.
It was NXT War Games. I didn't watch it. There was attendance. I know they said was low. That was his thing on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's some places are hit or miss, so it's not.
NXT talent moving up to main roster this week. You care about that?
You can talk about it.
Okay. On Raw, Paige made her long-awaited return to disrupt the number one contenders match. She brought along Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose from NXT to take out two of their other competitors. Yes?
I caught part of that. I think it's good whenever new talent come up. So they need to have new talent in there from time to time. So that's good. No, it's a great opportunity for them.
What's the 205 roster?
It's the cruiserweights, like the smaller guys.
Oh, we don't care about them.
It's supposed to be 205 pounds and under is like the gimmick for it.
Really? That's actually pretty decent size. I'd have sex with someone 165 and up.
Yeah,
as long as they're tall.
But most of them are shorter.
Yeah,
is usually
because you need the muscles.
Yeah, so it's usually that's funny. There is no tall 205 live guy.
Yeah, no, of course not.
That would be really funny just to lose. I
just
lose a shit ton of weight to come back to 205 live.
No, don't do that.
I would have veins running through everywhere.
But I will say Hiado Itama.
Wait, holy shit!
Is that it?
Wait, why did you use the accent for the name?
Because I try to pronounce it the way it might be pronounced.
Wait, say it again how you just said it. I can't even process this. This is your ultimate botch, by the way.
Oh, what is
Which it? Michael called it. He knew you weren't going to be able to do this one.
Why? No, I don't want to do
Say
it.
the name again.
Hiado Itamaya.
Hideo Itami.
No, it is not.
Hideo Itami, I believe.
It is not spelled that way. There's an A in there.
Hideo Itami.
Hido? It looks like
God.
Hido.
Just go.
Hideo.
That should be a sign of why you should be if you can't pronounce their name, that should be a sign that they should not fucking use that name.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not marketable.
That's why I didn't give Psylocke as my porn name, because people can't pronounce Psylocke and they can't fucking spell it.
That's simple is better in wrestling.
Yep.
Just Strawberry. I want somebody with the name Strawberry in their name with a little Strawberry Titantron.
That'd be cool.
Just something Strawberry. If you're a fucking developmental wrestler, I'm fucking giving you a layup. Strawberry. You will be over. I promise you.
It's definitely a Googleable name too.
Strawberry.
Everywhere.
Everybody knows what a fucking strawberry is. Daryl Strawberry. I liked him only because of his last name when I first saw him, and then he ended up being a great baseball player.
Yes.
But he caught my attention with the name Strawberry because I was a kid and I knew what a strawberry was. Feed me more. Every kid needs to be fed more. It fucking works. Yes, yes, yes. Every kid knows yes and no. You simple fucking works. I'm begging somebody to use the name Strawberry.
Please use Strawberry.
Or else I'm going to fucking come back as fucking Skip Strawberry, damn it. Okay, keep going.
This is interesting. Miz lost Intercontinental title to Roman Reigns.
I saw that.
That sucks. The dirt sheets are reporting that Miz dropped the title because he's about to leave to do a Marine movie. This will be Miz's third film in a series, and the Marine 5 Battleground is also supposed to feature Miziani's... What the fuck did he say?
Who?
Miziani's wife.
Mrs. Wife?
Yeah,
Mizanin? Mizanin.
Yeah, there you go, Mizanin.
Jesus, holy shit, Phoenix. You can't. There's no way.
I did.
These are new lows on the botches.
I don't know what the fuck her name is. Maurice
Mizanin. It's okay. I'm here to help.
Heath Slater and Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, and Naomi.
Are they in the new one too? Mm-hmm. They were in the last one too, so that's good that they're getting another shot at it.
I don't know what the Marine 5 is.
It's a WWE straight to DVD video, but they profit off them, I think, fairly well.
Okay.
And Miz is Cena did one of them, He was the original. I think John Cena did the original Marine, and then somebody I can't remember. Ted DiBiase, who's not there anymore, did the second one, and Miz has done them from here on out. He's like the main. He's
characterable. We already said that.
He's a great actor, man. He like as far as he really works hard on that stuff. So
Good job, Miz.
yeah.
Other wrestling news, Ric Flair management update. A few months back, we looked and found out that pretty much as soon as he came out of the hospital, Ric Flair had fired his management company. He's been making claims that they have been stealing money from him, and last week they said that he was a blatant liar.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Ric Flair's management company said the wrestling legend is lying through his teeth in his lawsuit, claiming allegations they stole his 30 for 30 money are blunt lies.
It's unfortunate. We don't have to. There's nothing to really. I mean, it's just unfortunate that happens. But there are people like that out there.
That's fucked up.
I
Why would you
agree.
steal from him? He's an older gentleman. Like, don't do that. And he's not in. What? Incompetent.
I don't know enough about it to. I just don't. If one way or the other, if that's going on and that stuff does happen, I know it's not good.
More other wrestling news. I'm not yawning. Okay. John Morrison interview. John Morrison, Johnny Impact, Johnny Mundo.
Hell of a guy. I like him a lot.
Did an interview with Open Mike's Brandon Kratzen.
I don't know his. I don't know. I'm gonna give you the nod on that just because I don't know either. So
In the interview
sounds
said
right.
He talked a lot about why he left the WWE, and he's been doing great since. You can also catch him on the upcoming. Really? What the fuck is that word? Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe.
Sounds right. I
Okay.
don't know on that either. This is
Online
he
series.
gave us some interesting wrestling news. I wouldn't have thought of any of this stuff for this week. I should have. I didn't have time to dive in and grab any extra news, but it's interesting.
Don't care why you laughed then. Okay, we're good. Lucha Underground Season 4. This sounds cool. A few weeks ago, Lucha Underground officially announced that they were doing a 4th season. This seems to have been met with mixed responses from many of the talented individuals. When Lucha debuted, there was a lot of talk about the contracts extending out 7 seasons and preventing talent from appearing on other wrestling promotions. According to E! Wrestling News, LU is taking a more laid-back approach.
Wait, who is?
El
Ray?
LU? L and a U. Capital.
Lucha Underground. Sorry, initials for it.
It's like LU.
It's on the El Rey network. I apologize.
Approach the previous strict exclusivity policy on their talent contracts. Several examples of this is that Johnny Impact, Taya, Sammy Calhoun,
Callahan.
Texano, yes,
Sounds right.
and Fentima.
I don't know. I've only seen a couple of things of the Lucha thing, a couple matches.
But they're
a couple
currently
episodes
signed
on
to
it.
Impact.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. And just anywhere it's a different product. It's they more of a drama with wrestling on it. Mm-hmm. It's just a different product, and I think the more places there are for guys to get work, that is good. So I'm glad they are doing a season 4, and they're allowing the guys to work at other places, because I know that was when I left WWE, they had reached out and for doing a season, and it was they wanted to do a contract where essentially you couldn't do anything for a year, and I just thought that was like you're done filming in 2 or 3 months, and that's bullshit. It was just no thanks.
Yeah.
Not even contracts. Everyone I think people think it's cool to say you sign a contract.
Yeah, big time.
And it's like but you're really just being dumb as fuck if you don't
You
really
can't
look
make
it
any more
over.
fucking money.
Yeah. And where you just like, well, why? And because these places, everything revolves around making money. There's a lot of these businesses will do things that are not good for you, and it's you have to be smart enough. But they prey, and not saying Lucha's doing that, but they prey on the price of how bad you want to be famous, or and I got news for you: doing it's not going to make you famous, at that level. And it's great, and it's a different product and different option. But you got to be able to you got to have a business sense with this stuff, and it's good that they are being more fair. I feel on that aspect now, so that is a good thing.
I almost missed this one. WWE reported that WWE legend, I don't want to fuck his name up because I feel bad. Kamala?
Yeah, Kamala, yeah.
Yeah, I got right. James Harris is currently on life support after undergoing emergency surgery this past weekend. His stepdaughter, Juanita James, provided his fans with an update on Facebook saying, "Please pray for our stepfather, James. He had emergency surgery this morning around 3 a.m. They didn't think he would make it out of surgery, but thank God. He's on life support. His buddy, Coco B. Ware, is here.
Coco B. Ware.
Yeah. Definitely keeping his whole entire family and himself in our well wishes.
We wish him the best. That's what I was saying with wrestlers. You gotta get things checked out because we're all going to get old, or if we're fortunate enough to get old.
Right.
And these things that go on now are only going to be amplified later on in life and problems. And it's you got to take care of yourself, and not to say that he didn't, but like we all get older at some point. Like it's and be smart with your money and invest wisely and just try to keep your health in mind, because there is more to life than wrestling. And wrestling is great, and I love it. But you have to be able to look at the big picture and be like, well, this is only going to be for a certain period of time. There is life after this. I need to be able to, because living in pain or having problems sucks. Yeah. And if you can avoid it. So if you're hurting, go get checked out and do it on the down low. No one has to know. At least be aware of what you are dealing with before it is too complicated to treat. But that's it for me, and that's it for the wrestling news.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Anything you want to plug to go home?
I love everybody.
Hell, I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
And I am the big guy Ryback 22 on Instagram, Ryback 22 on Twitter, the big guy Ryback 22 on Instagram, and Ryback 247 on Snapchat. Thank you guys for listening. You've just listened to another episode of Conversation with the Big Guy. Thank you. 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 Thank you.